Oh, what do I think? Backstage wants to know. Hey, Brucey, what do you think about Stabby deleting comments just for you? I think it's awesome. I think she's doing it for herself, and I'm fine with that. And then it says, it was funny when you just ran when pornogirls.net showed. Whoa. Well, see, the funny thing about that backstage was when you were over on Rob's channel, you know, obviously you knew Porno Girls. That's the channel you have aimed at Rob, right? That you claim isn't yours, that you don't, never mind. It's freaking stupid. Go masturbate or something. That's what you're good at. Sure, yeah. Sure, backstage. Bring Sam in, and I don't want to talk about porno or any of that, but what I will talk about is we can discuss masturbation. He's real good at that, and that's always fun. No, I won't kick him, though, just so we keep it focused on masturbation to achieve orgasm, but while not thinking about anything sexual.
We should cover Ezekiel 23.
I think. Yeah. Because he said that he can do that, and he doesn't have to think about anything sexual. That it's really not, doesn't need to be a part of it. And so, yeah, I think that's very interesting. You know, Ed asked me, "What are your thoughts on masturbation?" You know, I think, I mean, in all honesty, gee whiz, I suppose it's. I don't know, monkeys do it, you know, I don't know. I mean, daggone, I remember being at the farm show and watching daggone cows doing it with straw. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, that's why we got cars.
But you're not an animal, right? You're a man of God. You can control it.
Yeah, well, I just think about guitars, motorcycles, cars doing burnouts, like that, you know. It helps, you know.
Things the Lord.
Going to the shooting range, stuff like that. You know? I mean, that's what I think about, you know. But it doesn't work. You know?
I'm not thinking about torturing kittens or.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Clinton. How are you, sir?
Hey, how are you doing, Bruce?
Very good.
What's up, Loca?
Yeah, you know, I'm hanging low, bro. I got some click.
Hey, what's up, C?
How you doing there, Sam?
Doing fantastic. How are you guys doing this evening?
Wonderful. Everything's great.
Great. So the backstage notified me again.
Well, it's very nice.
You know, I
fucking inside eye.
Yeah. So what's it? I'm still trying to figure out the whole deal with masturbation while not thinking about it. How in the heck does that work? I mean, like, I thought the mind played a part in this.
Let's look for definition, because, you know, that's how we start.
How you start what?
Wait, without
how we talk about. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to search the masturbation?
Well, I think we all have an idea what
masturbation now. Stimulation genitals with the hand for sexual pleasure.
I need a video demonstration.
What would you like to talk about, please? Huh?
Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out this much. Here's what I'm trying to figure out, right? I think, generally speaking, what people are trying to reach is orgasm. Now, maybe I'm wrong. But it seems to me that's what people are looking for. They're trying to reach that. They're trying to chase a dragon, in a sense, right? Like, sort of like
they're in fantasy land.
They might go like, who knows, man? I mean, it could be real bad for some people, but especially if they stumble across domains.
Or Von Hilton.
Yeah, who knows what could happen. But my point is, who would masturbate just for some stimulation and stop and say, oh, that was good enough? And I mean, that would be a frustrating day, wouldn't it, if you could never reach orgasm, or would that not be a problem?
I don't know. I haven't tried that myself, but
I haven't been on those type of drugs before.
like, why do you all of a sudden like you're asking people or me about like masturbation, Bruce?
Well, of course I am. You're an expert on this shit.
It's different.
I am an expert at stimulating. Hold on. What's the definition? Stimulating of the genitals with the hand for sexual pleasure. How so, Bruce?
Well, if you're going to advertise it for it, you ought to know
Like
something.
my
You
hands.
know what I mean?
You like my hands? Hey, what do you think about like? What do you think about like
I
Asian
like
people?
the way your hands look.
I like it.
Hey, Bruce, what do you think about Asian guys having small penis?
I'm not really concerned about that. Really. I mean, as long as they can reach. Look, say an Asian guy has a big or a small penis. Would he desire reaching climax, or would that not be of interest?
I would think that you need a bigger hand for bigger penis. Probably that's one of the reasons why the Asian guys have smaller hands. Because they have smaller penis. Is that what's going on?
Like,
You got some big hands, man.
Holy shit.
guys, I got big feet. Ain't my fault.
Check it out.
So you can
My pastor's gonna kick me out of my
wider
church.
area, huh?
Yeah, I was shooting.
Stimulate areas that are, areas that cannot be reached.
You know,
Bible friendly.
Hey, you got ripped off. You know.
So,
What do you do?
Hey Bruce, what made you be all super gay tonight?
What's gay?
And
I
what's
don't know,
super gay?
I asked Stabella because she's saying that that's something super gay.
Okay, so are you saying?
Hey, by the way, hey, can you believe Stabella never stimulated of
I'm
her
not really
organs with hands? She said she never done it. Do you believe that?
I don't really care.
No, I do care because it's like the masturbation version, man. I mean, it's like how can anyone not stimulate
Sir,
like her own
you
crap?
understand.
At
This
least
is about
Well, some people want to be private though too.
That's what she said. Version. It's just a masturbation version. So I'm like saying,
Yeah,
like brush your hands on it by accident.
Okay, Sam, do you know what privates are?
I'm
Why
sorry,
do they
what?
call them privates, or are those just words?
So, I mean, she mentioned it. She mentioned her private thing, and she said she never masturbated and stuff.
Who
So,
cares? Why do you care?
hey, no, I do care because, she said it.
You're being
It's
gay
not
or
like she didn't
what?
say it. What do you think about that? Or you want to talk about guys' genitals and stuff instead?
I want to talk about guys' genitals, actually. Yeah.
But then why are you so super gay?
Who is this uncircumcised Philistine?
You're so super gay, man.
So do you think about
Hey,
quitting?
look, you're already gained about 3 viewers.
Yeah.
Just
Do
me
you?
being
All
here.
right, okay, good. So I'll be homosexual for an hour. Okay, then I'll
Oh,
stop.
man, come on. You want to make your wife happy, don't you?
Shut up. So do you like? Do you think about cleg nuts when you're masturbating, or porno girls, or gay erotica? I mean, what gets you more off? What do you like? Better?
No, I don't think that you should think of clag nut when you're masturbating.
Why not? Why not? What if you're into that kind of thing? Is that
Because,
wrong?
man,
Video.gov.
I don't know, man. Unless you're into it, yeah, like you, what you're saying. If you're really into it, yeah, sure, go for it. But I don't think that people will be masturbating over clag nut. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, like, would it be wrong to think about cleg nut
Really weird people.
and read
I
the
don't know.
Bible?
Maybe Stevie has been thinking about clag nut all this time. That's why she wasn't able to stimulate her own genitals.
Okay, so here would be my next question for you. Can you read the Bible at the same time?
What? When you masturbate? I don't know. Maybe you can.
No, I'm asking you. Can you do that?
Of course not. What are you talking about?
Why not?
Bruce?
Why? You said you don't think about
where in the Bible would you masturbate on?
You really want to know? You want me to find it for you?
Yeah, please fine. Meanwhile, could you tell us why you're super gay?
I told you, it's only going to last for an hour. I'm here with you.
Okay.
And when
Hey, why did you? Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that you were masturbation virgin before, Bruce?
Well, because I was lying.
Yeah, but I know. But why? Why were you lying?
You have something against lying?
Yes, of course, don't you?
Why would you have anything against lying?
I mean, lying obviously will hurt not only you but others. Hello.
Well, what do you mean? The only thing I told you was
Like,
I never.
for example, like if let's say, for example, your wife has a boyfriend and that she's lying about him. What do you think?
No,
you
when I
think
said,
you like about her lying? Why are you super gay?
Can we? Do you want to talk about your wife? Do you want to talk about your wife?
Hey, Bruce, are you gay, man?
Sam.
I'm just saying about lying.
Okay, I'm not talking about your wife, am I, bud?
No, I don't have a wife.
Yeah, and you know I never talk about it either or make fun of you, and I never talk about anything like
that. You can talk about my ex with her boyfriend and stuff like that, but
no, I'm not going where you go, buddy. But
I'm just saying
about masturbation.
About some lying. I asked you, like, what if, let's say, your wife this is not for sure or fact, right? It's pretend, right? So, like, let's say your wife has a boyfriend.
Hey, fuckhead.
And he has her boyfriend. I mean, what do you think about that?
No, I won't kick him though. He's really freaking perv. That gun makes me sick.
And you get Von Helen in here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think he'd be that sick.
Hey, thanks, bro. I apologize. It's about it's for fun, man, isn't it? I mean, you talking about gay crap. That's all fun, right?
Okay, fine. Then you know the deal, man. You know the deal. Like I told you, I don't pick on you.
I'm sorry. You know, if I actually like go out of my bound, you know, if I did, I apologize.
Hey, whatever you want to do, but I mean,
I just wonder, like, because you don't know, so I want to ask Sebi, what does super gay mean anyway? Stebi. That's because that's what she
means.
Mentioned.
Overtly gay.
Overtly gay. I see. Well, so like how? What must one do to be overtly gay? It's like I want to know, like, what must one do to overtly gay? Stebi.
Move to a certain section. So.
Super happy, Brett says. Super happy. Well, that's what literally it means.
They got communities and whatnot, but most of them, you know.
I've seen those like American, the Pride, whatever show, kind of freak show. You know, I mean, that's the only thing that you can observe in the States, and then some idiotic countries kind of follow that around. I don't understand that kind of culture in this country, for example. I mean, that kind of freaky show, I don't know how that would. I mean, that could be some kind of something to watch, even. What do you think about that kind of gay show, Bruce?
What gay show?
You know, like gay pride show.
I think he's talking about gay pride parades.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, why would you even ask me what I think about it?
I just want to know how you think about it. Go back to Korea? What do you mean go back to Korea? What if I am in Korea, Danielle?
Well, let me word it this way, Sam. What do you think I think about gay pride parades?
Well, I just told you. I think it's freaky. What do you think?
What do you think I think? You should know me better.
I don't know. You mentioned about some gay thingy, and you know.
When did I mention about anything gay? You're the one who brought that up.
No, I didn't bring that up. Stabella brought some kind of super gay.
I was talking about masturbation. Is masturbation gay?
And I was talking about Stabella about super gay. So
well, you're the guy who brought it up. You brought the gay thing in.
No, Stabby brought it up. Come on, Stabby brought it up. Hello.
Maybe she thought I don't know, like Archie would say.
So that's why I'm asking, like, what makes one to be super gay? And what do you think about the freaky gay pride show?
Well, I think the freaky gay pride show is just wonderful. Makes yeah, it's great.
So I hope that you being super gay is an hour, okay? This is weird, man.
Yeah, excuse me again. I lied again, didn't I? There we go.
Yeah, it's just weird, man.
Well, what the heck?
Just for 1 hour, okay? Just for 1 hour.
Let me think now. You already know that I'm a Republican and I'm pretty damn strict, and that I lean towards Christian views, at least, how you live your life. So what in the world are you asking such a dumb damn question for?
Well, I was just curious, how you think about that as a Republican or a Christian endorsing.
Christian wannabe, yeah.
No, Christian endorsing. So I want to know, like, what you think about, like, super gay, because that's something that I saw first time in English. So I don't even know what that means. And also, like, what you think about that Pride show and stuff. That's all.
I suppose if somebody's like checking out gay erotica or something, they might like that. I don't know.
No,
I'll be right back.
I don't think so. Because, like, you're the one who mentioned the domain when you said you won't. But anyway, since you mentioned,
well, it's
just because, let's say, pornogirls.net was forwarded. I mean, that's what, like, Robbie's argument, right? Robbie says that, it's not just alphabet, and that if that's going to be used, and therefore it's porn. So, like, according to his logic, even his channel is porn. You know what I'm saying?
How is this channel porn? Because you're aiming.
Because you said that
you have no
because
control.
Porno Girls, if you type in pornogirls.net, it goes to his channel.
Why
so if it is not just alphabets, then is he saying that his channel is porn?
Why does it go there?
Oh, because, like, he falsely accused for, like, I don't know, 6 plus years, saying that I have some kind of porn website, or I'm a pornographer, crap like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the channel you have no control of, right? Or the domain you have no control of, right? Like the rest of them.
Oh, like, there are domains that I have control over, but there are domains that I do not have control over. It's not like it's a 100%.
Erotica, NX video. And right, you have no.
X video that's a high profile, so that's something that I have to, like, go by. But it takes a little rather quicker than Pokemon.
No, never mind.
So
let's move on to something else. Let's talk about jacking off.
Let's talk about something else, because Robbie's not even here. I was just curious about this super gay thing.
Oh, by the way, we're not talking about Robbie. You're talking about yourself.
Well, so we're going to move on, because, like, you're saying that. I mean, I'm saying, like, according to his logic, then his channel is porn, and you say you don't want to talk, so we can move on.
About masturbating, daggone it.
Well, you're the one who mentioned about masturbation, Bruce.
Well, you can masturbate and you can think about guitars or effects. You can think about playing chess. There's a lot of things you can think about. You don't have to, like, have your mind filled and in the gutter and stuff. I mean, daggone it, straighten out.
Maybe that could be a good
playing chess
example. Maybe I should do that with my flute.
Absolutely, you could play with your flute and masturbate. I guess. I mean, I'd probably wash it off.
How can you, like, masturbate when you're? But the thing is, the problem is that how can you masturbate when your hands are busy? Because according to the definition, you are stimulating with your hands.
Yeah.
Are you masturbating your guitar?
Well, the guitar doesn't have an orgasm to play on.
Hey, Bruce, man. Hey, Bruce. Might as well forget about it, man. You cannot top me. Okay? Might as well forget about it.
Well, you're not even making any sense. Are you making any sense? You tell me.
You gotta be on par with me, Bruce. You gotta be on par with me. Come on.
Okay, explain to me how I'm not on par with you. Go ahead. Tell me how the guitar becomes a physical part of my body.
Well, it's like you mentioned about masturbation and guitar or flute. Both instruments, you need hands. So are you saying that you're masturbating your guitar?
Look, let me put it this way. I'll show you if you look at the cam. See this thing here? You could use that. Oh, it's not focusing. It's not focusing. Anyhow, you could use that to do things with. It's pretty hard to do with a guitar. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you could, look, you have a hole in the end, actually. It might work. And then...
Yeah, that's too small for you.
Well, maybe. But nevertheless...
maybe. What do you mean maybe? Yours is a lot bigger, I know.
I suppose, kind of my point here, though, what we're really trying to talk about and what I want to understand is how a person masturbates without thinking about women, or maybe, like, if you want to bring homosexuality into it, then I guess men. Regardless, how do you do it without your mind being involved? How do you do that?
I was wondering, but also at the same time, I mean, that is possible if you're horny enough, probably. But at the same time, that I was wondering about how you can, play a certain instrument when your hands are busy, and what if that you're using your instrument to masturbate, for example? Then that's not masturbate anymore, is it? I mean, it's about definition is like using your hands.
Well, like
but if you're not using your hands,
okay, so let's go there. I guess if we have to go there, on one of the domains on Porno Girls, I think it did talk about dildos, right? And so
I don't know what's talking, because that's not what I made. I didn't.
Well, they were
out
the page. They were there, right?
Yeah, but whatever the dildo, but there was no explicit description about it. It's just a noun.
Yeah, or gay sex, or this sex, or that sex, or whatever sex.
Likewise, yeah, it's a pronoun. It's a pronoun. It's not describing any explicitly any kind of description.
So let's say you were to use a dildo. Would that be a form of?
Now, if you are going to use it and then you're going to explicitly do so and in description, then that would be porn. But just porn, the dildo itself is not porn. There's no explicit description.
Have you ever tried Benoit balls or anything like that?
I have no idea. But like, my question is that what if that you use something else, not your hands? Do you call that masturbation in English?
You mean like if you're cut a slit in a piece of steak or something?
I don't know. Maybe using your flute to feature whatever organ. You know what I'm saying? So is that masturbation? Because you're not using your hand.
Well, I suppose if you were doing that, it would certainly not be having intercourse. So would it be?
Well, I mean, masturbation has nothing to do about intercourse. If there is some kind of intercourse before marriage, that's called fornication. But masturbation, there's no intercourse, right?
Okay. So help me understand a little better. I'm not sure that I quite get this.
No, I'm trying to get some help from you because, according to English definition, masturbation is doing with your hands. And if you're not using your hand anything, but then what is that? It's not even masturbation. Then what is that?
I would think that if you were using toys or something to help you along or something, I think that would still be a form of masturbation.
What if whatever the toy that you are using, you're not using your hands at all? What is that then? What would you call that?
Bonus.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean,
what was that? What was that?
A bonus.
I don't know what that is. But
okay, some great eurekas. So, like, if you had a vacuum cleaner, and you turned on the vacuum cleaner, and what would you call that? Would you call that
Cleaning?
You mean the action of it? I mean, like suction?
Yeah. What would you call using something like that?
I don't know, man. If you're holding on to it, then you're using your hand, right? If you're holding on to whatever the suction, then you're using your hand. So what if you're not holding on anything, some kind of device, whatever? Then what is that called? And also, like, for example, in the future, there will be some sort of robotics, like sex toys as looking like the real human being.
Oh, heck, dude. I mean, quite honestly, look, if you can't take it apart with WD-40 and you can't put it together with duct tape, it can't be fixed. So here's the thing.
No, nothing broken. I'm not saying like it's broken.
Okay, look. Let me tell you how it's done. You spray your pecker with the WD-40. You duct tape the hose underneath the table, and you tell it to bend over. And you go at it, and you watch up. You go to a porn domain and find something to watch. That's all.
Well, I mean, first of all, I don't think any domain is porn. And also, secondly, what do you call that? You are not using any hand. You didn't answer the question, Bruce.
I don't know. What do you call it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. What do you think, guys? And also those guys in your chat area.
There might be an Urban Dictionary word for it, but
masturbation without hand. I mean that doesn't make sense, does it?
No, but it's still
because masturbation, according to the definition, is again stimulation of the genitals with the hand for sexual pleasure.
Right, but it doesn't necessarily. You don't necessarily have to have a thought in your head of a woman or whatever you're thinking of. You can be
Oh, right.
stimulated.
That's not what
without
we're
it.
talking about. Right. You know, the mind has nothing to do with physical things. We know that. But according to the definition,
I disagree with this because that's what I don't know, Big C. I
no,
disagree with it.
the big C.
No,
No, I agree with Big
Have
C.
you ever heard of a woman
because,
getting on a
even
washing
monks,
machine?
What?
A woman getting on a washing machine when it's beating back and forth. A woman to get on a washing
exactly.
machine.
So what do you
So
call
it's still
that, man?
masturbation. It's still a masturbation. You're making an act of trying to please yourself without the true act of
Being dirty.
Okay.
I mean, washing machine could be a big replacement for gigolo, you know, robotic gigolo in the future. I could understand that.
So where a lot of this comes from is the idea that
Interesting times ahead.
pornography, you're saying, is overrated, and
no, I mean, I didn't say that. You watching it, for me to watch it is overrated. I didn't say itself is overrated.
Well, then why do you tell people that it's overrated?
No, for me to watch it is overrated. It's so boring, so I don't watch it. For others, this may not be overrated.
Okay, but you're saying that your mind doesn't have to be involved,
Right, like those monks, you know, they sometimes do masturbate without any having lust in their thoughts.
Monks do this.
Yeah, go look, man.
Which monks? The Shaolin monks?
Probably like probably. I don't know, Big C. I mean, you should look.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think
No, it
they
is
look
true.
at it.
It is true, man. It is quite
Well, a
true.
horse
Even like those
masturbates.
Catholic priests do that, man.
Look, a horse masturbates, right? Have you ever seen a horse?
No, I haven't seen
A horse that
it.
stomp its,
What does he do?
a horse that get its eggplant, as Sabella likes to say, to a point, and then beat it against her stomach.
Man, really?
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
I've got horses. I've actually seen the fuckers do it. I'm kind of jealous, but
Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that.
Okay, so here I'm reading something, and a person is saying, first, a person would have to be able to masturbate without lustful thoughts, something that is highly unlikely. And so, I guess I can't say it's
As long as
impossible.
you're thinking about a chair or
It seems
But
like
that's-
a chair. I like
that's
the
because-
chair.
but you're
I mean, because,
putting
like,
in
for example, was Lot thinking lustful thoughts or sexual thoughts when he impregnated his daughters? While
I
he
have
was
no
young?
idea. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, do you think that
I have
actually?
no idea.
And because
Of
of
course he was.
stimulation, I mean, at certain, no, he wasn't. He was
No.
not conscious.
You don't know.
He was no,
Yeah,
he
of
was
course.
not. Even
Sure.
with the stimulation, you can ejaculate. Okay, you
Right.
don't have to have lustful thoughts. Lot wasn't having any kind of sexual thoughts with his daughter. All right, so you can actually ejaculate, for example, without having any lustful thoughts, Bruce.
But
so he
But
just
Sam,
kind of
hold on.
just sat there.
can you masturbate without having an orgasm?
Oh, yes, of course, because it's
There you go.
stimulation.
Right.
Yeah, it's a stimulation,
So you
but
could do-
it has to be with hand, though. If you're going to actually genuinely fit the definition of masturbation.
Why did he spill his seed in the
So I don't know what it would call. Let's say a woman is getting off on some laundry machine. What is that called? I don't know. That's not masturbation for me. I mean, strictly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it kind of would be because she's knows what's going to happen by the vibration and the rhythmic movement of the
Right. It's a
washing machine.
stimulation. Right. It's a
Right.
stimulation by something foreign, but it's
Right.
not herself.
Okay,
So it's not
you're-
strictly. It's not masturbation, is it?
I don't know. I kind of disagree there.
So yeah,
I
I mean,
think
I would
it
think
is.
so. I would think that I would disagree what I'm saying, but according to the definition, has stimulating with your hands, and if your hands
Yeah.
are not involved, then certainly the laundry machine is not hand, right? So according to that definition, what is it? Is it just sexually stimulated? That's the best description I could say.
Oh,
Sexually
okay.
stimulated, not masturbation, right?
Okay, so what if you're born with no arms and you figure out that you could stimulate yourself by humping a pillow, right? Is that still
Right.
masturbation then?
I don't know. I don't know in English what would call that, because you're not doing that with your hand.
I'd call it
Right.
humping a pillow, but I'm saying, is that still
Right. I
stimulation?
mean, obviously that's the action, but not certainly doing with the hand. So,
And the other question is, why doesn't God heal the paraplegics or whatever? What's up with that?
well, not now. Just because it's not happening now doesn't mean that he's not healing it.
Well, when's he going to heal them?
During the millennium reign, when there's no
So
more
then when they're
tears, no more
they
death,
can
and no more
masturbate?
sickness. The masturbation is pelagic or sickness.
What good's it going to do if they can only masturbate in heaven? I don't even get it.
What are you talking about, Bruce?
What kind of message are you trying to preach?
What? What message am I
If
preaching?
they don't have arms or legs,
He's trying to preach
Hey,
hands
hey,
free
Bruce.
only.
Hey, Bruce, man, you're gonna have to focus. We're talking big C and I. We're talking whether it's a masturbation if you're using hand or not.
but if they don't
Try to-
have
we
any
gotta-
hands, why doesn't God put their arms back on so they can masturbate like a normal person?
That's
Why-
what I was saying. Maybe that's what I said. Just because they don't have hands now doesn't mean that they got no hands during millennium reign, or let's say they passed away or whatever in heaven. You know
Well,
what I'm
do you
saying?
think they're going to be masturbating in heaven?
I don't think so. Why would anyone be seeking after something flesh? There's nothing flesh about in heaven.
Well, do you
Well,
think you're not going to have it?
why is the feeling of orgasm so good? It's so good so that we produce, right?
Yeah, I guess that's
That's
one of
the
the.
gift of it.
That's one of the big
So
reasons.
that's where
for-
the sin part of it comes from. If you touch yourself,
without
then
any
you're
kind
doing it
of
against
no.
God.
If you touch yourself, then you're not going to repropagate. You're not going to have babies, right? So, and also
Remember,
the
God
reason
has
why
to
we have
watch.
pleasure is because so that maybe in repropagation, there will be better repropagation. There'll be more babies. Without pleasure, then not many people will seek to have babies, or.
Yeah, can somebody tell Ed that if his wife is screaming when he's sucking her big toe, he might be at the wrong area?
Yeah, that is definitely a wrong area. That's definitely a wrong area.
Hey, you don't know. Who knows?
That wasn't
Well,
a toe.
I know that Cabby, he passed away, but there's a guy named Cabby on YouTube before. He passed away, but he had a fetish over some feet and stuff like that.
Gee.
So for him, like if he suck on someone's feet, then he will be pleased sexually. Weird. I know it's weird.
Now, trying to think, what about the Christian and masturbation? Like, how does a Christian masturbate? I mean, how
No, I don't think that the Christians should start masturbating, because while they do so, they may have some kind of lustful thoughts in their head.
But what if they're already masturbating? How should
Well,
they?
then if they want to stop, then they should ask God, to stop such action if they don't like it. Obviously,
What if they don't necessarily
bother them so much?
What if they don't want to do something ungodly, and they just want to serve God? How would they go about masturbating, or what should they do?
Don't masturbate. Period. Hello.
Why? Don't
Fill your
masturbate
time.
on the period. Why?
Well, as I said, when you masturbate,
Just run
lustful
12
thoughts
miles.
may enter you, Bruce. Lustful thoughts may enter you, Bruce.
Well, there are a lot worse things could enter you. I'll tell you, if you're in prison or something.
Like what? Like what? Like what, man? Hey, Bruce, like what? I want to hear this.
Yeah.
This super gay thing. I want to hear this.
Hey, I don't know.
A demon.
Mm-hmm.
The demons may enter you.
Demon possessed my cellmate.
What if somebody was abducted by reptilians or something, and a lot of people come back and they had pieces sticking in them and stuff. They come out looking like porcupines. They got, now you know what I mean. They look like a porcupine if they had that many sticking in them and sticking out. Whatever, you know the whole damn story. It's disgusting. What that?
So the title of the hangout is "Was it worth it?" So
Sure. If you reach climax, I'd say yes. But if not,
was it worth it, Bruce?
I'd say the first time it was.
You only know after the fact.
And then it was like the dragon, and I never really was able to achieve the same as the first time. You know, the first time I loved myself was probably the best. You know, what do you think?
I don't know. I think that is, loving yourself is good, but if you can love others as you can love you, then that'll be great.
You're supposed to reach over and jack off your neighbor. I mean, this is getting sick, Sam.
That's if you're like too lazy.
Yeah, I think so too. Also,
if you're too lazy, you get your neighbor to do it. But I'm not here for this. I want to hear. I want to hear you fight about Jesus.
I'm sorry. What was that, Ed?
I want to hear the fight about Jesus.
Hey, Ed, what do you think the purpose of life is, Ed?
To mess with people on YouTube.
Porn domains.
That is your purpose of life? Oh my Lord, you got some pathetic
purpose of life is to reach climax. We all know.
Hey, let me know. Ed, let me know if you want to know the purpose of life.
Serious. Shut up.
Oh, you fucking shut up, man. Shut the heck up, man. Who the heck you think you are, man? What is the purpose of life, Ed? Tell us.
You asked me a question. Now I'm going to give you an answer, and I'm going to give you an honest answer. But you won't listen.
So with this guy?
The purpose in life is to just get through every day the best you can. Because you never know what's going to get thrown at you.
I see. Okay, so whatever you do, then you try to live peacefully with others. Is that what you're saying? Then why can't you not live peacefully with others? You dogging on other people, crapping on other people. That you say you're a purpose.
Who am I dogging?
Yeah,
you said that was the purpose.
Poor guy. What did he do to you? He didn't attack you.
So, Ed, what is the purpose? What? Okay, here's the thing. When I asked you what the purpose of life is, I want you to be curious. Yet instead, at first, you said that the purpose of life is just crap and bother other people. That's what you said.
Well, that's because that's just I was following the example that you said. So that
what did I do, Ed? What did I do to you, Ed? For example,
to me personally, nothing.
I asked you a very
other than maybe blocked me from Bruce's stream, but
Ed,
I've been watching for
what
quite a while.
What did I do to you, Ed? Hey, Ed, I don't care.
Nothing.
What did I do? What did I do to you? Nothing. So why do you want to mind none of your business, Ed?
Okay, fine. You're right.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Exactly. All right. So what's the purpose of life, Ed?
To get through every day the best that you can.
In my opinion, the purpose of life is actually to gain your soul. Do you agree or disagree?
That could be someone's purpose, but
are you saying that you disagree?
No, not at all. That could be.
So compared to your purpose and my purpose, which one is better, Ed?
Which one's better for me? To get through every day the best that I can.
Okay, so you are concerned with only this life, huh, Ed?
That's the one I'm living.
So it's a yes or no. You only are concerned about this life, right, Ed?
Yes.
Okay, that's the end of the story, man. There's more than this life, Ed.
Prove it.
That's your problem. That's exactly what I'm saying. This end of the story. See, you don't know even your purpose of life. And also, just because I prove something doesn't mean that it's your evidence. You must prove yourself. You must possess the evidence. Do you get that, Ed? It's your problem that you don't have one.
Do you believe a guy got swallowed by a whale?
Well, I don't understand how that could be any relevance. All right, there are many things that in the Bible that you may not believe. All right, there are many things that in the Bible that you may not believe.
No. It's either true or it's not. Do you believe?
Really don't care, man.
The guy saw the Lord through a burning bush, and I personally think he was smoking some good weed.
No,
was
that's
the
your
burning
problem,
bush.
man. That's your problem. You got
No,
wrecked
no.
out views,
Now,
man.
come on now.
I mean,
Take
it's
it
your
literal.
problem that you have no faith. It's your problem that you don't even know your purpose. It's your problem that you cannot even understand what it says in the Bible. It's your problem. It's not anyone other's problem. I mean, I hope that you get that.
I'm not a Bible
Hey,
guy.
Ed, do you have faith?
I'm not a Bible
Do you
guy.
have
I'm not a Bible guy.
Okay. If you're not even a Bible guy, why don't you even mention it? Do you have faith, Ed? Do you have faith?
Sam,
Yeah.
Yes or no question, Ed?
I have some faith.
In what?
Well, that's a difficult question.
All right,
but
so you are
I
the one.
I have
You are
faith
the
in-
you
I
are
have
the
faith
one
in other
who
people.
either
I
have
faith in
not
other
faith
people.
or you are lacking faith. Okay, you are the one who have not faith or lacking faith. So I
you
suggest
won't
you
let
to
me
be.
tell you what I have faith in.
Go ahead, man.
I have faith in other people. I have faith in.
You already told us you have that kind of things on this this life only. That you have already established, and I said that's the end of the story. And if you got no faith in Christ, man, that's the end of it for you.
Well, see, I believe Christ existed. I believe there was a man named Jesus who walked this
Doesn't
earth.
matter, man.
I'm
Doesn't
not
matter.
going to say.
Even the devils
not
know the
gonna
existence
say-
of Jesus. Did you
I'm
hear
not
it?
going to.
That's right.
What?
Did you hear that did you hear that even the devils know the existence of Jesus?
Are you going to?
That's right, I do.
Are you going to let me finish?
So you believing in some kind of
No, you're not
existence
gonna
of
let me
deity
finish. You're not
doesn't
gonna let
mean
me
that you have faith. Did you hear what I said?
How can I help it? Here, you say you won't shut up.
I've been shutting up. You have not been listening to me. Did you understand what I just said? This is yes or no, man.
No, because I missed it.
Okay, let me repeat this. All right, be quiet. Just because you believe in the existence of God or whatever supernatural doesn't mean that you have faith. Did you understand that, Ed? Yes or no?
Yes, I can understand that.
Good. So your argument saying that, I believe in this existence, bullcrap, has no relevance in your salvation.
No. I didn't say it was
in your
bull
life,
crap.
in your eternal life. It has no relevance.
You know what? Give me 10 seconds.
Go ahead.
I believe there was a man called Jesus who walked on this earth, and he had some really good morals, principles, and ideas for the way people should live their life. Was he any more than a man?
Yes,
that I question.
Right. He offered eternal life, man. Give me one man who can offer eternal life, Ed. Nobody. Okay, Ed?
You want to know what now, Sam?
Give me one man who offers eternal life, Bruce.
Well, that would be Jesus Christ.
Exactly. End of the story.
So
get busy. Hey, Ed, I suggest you actually to get busy trying to find and gain your soul.
I would
that would be the purpose of your life.
In all
man.
honesty, Sam, the reason you should really not preach, in my opinion, is it's a
I'm not preaching. I'm having a conversation with Ed. And what did I even preach, Bruce?
Well, right, but when you're living in sin, it's kind of disgusting.
Nobody's living in a sin, you freaking accuser, okay?
I'm an accuser? No, that's
yes, you accuse that I'm living in sin, you freaking liar.
Well, you promote others to stumble, that's for sure.
I don't promote others to stumble, you liar.
You don't?
No, I don't, liar. You see what happens when you lie? I call you liar. Simple as that, liar.
Why am I a liar?
Well, because you false accuse against me, liar.
So you don't do it now, but let's say a couple months ago, were you causing people to stumble then?
Nobody was causing any kind of people to stumble then or ever, liar.
So when I clicked on pornogirls.net and it went right to porn, you're saying you didn't cause anyone to stumble?
No, that's not even mine, liar.
That's not yours?
No, of course not. We only possess the name, alphabets. Do you understand?
But you're the
You
one
freaking liar.
But right now you're aiming it at people.
Okay, let me get this straight. We only manage and maintain the porno girls, not the domain name itself.
Bullshit. Look, dude, you own that damn channel now and you have it aimed at somebody's YouTube channel. Don't tell me you don't own it and it's not yours. I don't like liars either.
No, I don't own it, man. What are you talking about? I don't own whatever the freaking content that they're showing.
Then how the hell are you redirecting it wherever you want?
Because my domainers, they redirect it to whatever the traffic provided by traffic company,
So are you
not
trying
porn
to tell me
company.
the traffic is Rob Reed's YouTube channel?
So to prove that his channel, he's not porn. He keeps saying that's whatever that just because you have alphabets is porn. So hold on. You asked me a question. Then to make a point that it's not porn. Hello, are you saying that Robbie's channel is porn, Bruce?
Oh man, let's go back to masturbation.
I thought you would go back there. Nice try, Bruce.
Okay, then let's talk about Jesus. Would Jesus masturbate or did he?
No, he didn't.
How do you know?
Because he's not.
Well, he
like
sure
you.
liked to get rubbed down with olive oil.
Why not? Don't you like to be rubbed down with olive oil if there is one? By the way, it wasn't olive
was
oil.
that like a full
Why do you
rub
find
down?
yourself so blasphemous against Jesus? Why do you hate Jesus, Ed?
I don't hate Jesus.
Why are you so blasphemous against Jesus? Hey, Ed, you haven't told us who else offers eternal life. You don't even know jack crap about Jesus. Why do you dog on Jesus?
Do you know what? Hey, Ed, could you mind if I answer a little bit, at least my thoughts?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Please do.
I think it is difficult to believe in someone you can't see, to be honest. That's my opinion. But on the other hand,
But you know what Christ said?
Let me finish, okay?
Go ahead, man.
But also to believe in him and to see what you see in the Bible, which is another thing that you say you can't trust due to the Mandela effect. It becomes very
Nobody said I didn't say that we can't trust the Bible. You freaking liar.
And so
You freaking liar. See how it happens? When you lie, I call you out, liar.
No, let me continue my whole point. You have people
Never said that one cannot trust the Bible, liar.
Continue my point, okay? You have people
ahead,
teaching the flat Earth, teaching this. You have to do this. You have to do that. You don't have to
teach flat Earth.
Nothing matters. You can live in sin. You can do whatever. It's very.
I don't teach you can live in sin, man. You're a freaking liar, man.
Oh, really? Well, your buddies are commenting all over your damn channel that you can live in sin and you can do whatever you want, pretty much.
Like what, man? Nobody's like leaving on some kind of comment that you can live in sin in my channel. Stop interrupting me, you freaking liar.
Well, let me continue and explain it because you say they're not. Well, yes, they are.
Where is it, man? Where is it? Show us the comment, you freaking liar.
Really? You want to see it?
Yeah, show us the comment, you freaking liar.
Okay, I'm a liar. I guess you got me.
You are. You freaking liar, man. I told you. I'm going to call you out every time you freaking lie. Do you understand?
Yep, you're pretty good at it. I'll give you that. What can I do?
What? Calling out your stupid lies?
Absolutely. What do you think of that?
So tell us. Well, tell what?
Read
what do you
it.
think? What
Read
do you
it.
think about what? You
What's
read
it
it, man.
Why do I need
You
to
read it.
it?
Hey, listen, liar. You read it. You are the one who false accusing against these guys.
They're just alphabets.
Read it, man. It's sentence.
Okay. I bet your accusers love King David of the Bible. He was an
Where
adulterer
are you?
and a murderer.
Okay,
Moses was
handicap.
a murderer. People need to mind their own business and stop causing trouble. Okay. Indeed.
Well, what's wrong with that, man? Can they not make comments like that?
Indeed, the majority of the Bible, Old and New Covenant, was written by murderers, adulterers, and sinners just like us all. I'll tell you what's different. They repented and they changed their ways. That's the difference.
So what is so offending to you that they're saying, Bruce? What is it?
They're trying to trying to think of the right word. They're trying to, say that this is I don't know. I'm trying to think of the right words. They're trying to justify your behavior.
How so, man?
Will you tell me what really you can't get that out of this? I mean,
You're the one saying it, man. So explain to me. I don't even understand what the heck you're crapping about.
Good. Then apparently you don't even understand the comments they left.
No, can anyone here on this panel? Can anyone else tell me? I mean, what the heck? What are you trying to say,
I
Bruce?
ain't even gonna bother trying to explain it to you, dude. If you can't figure that out.
And also, if you want to crap on other people who's not even here, at least you can invite them. You know what I'm saying?
told you people were writing things on your channel, and then you say prove it and call me a liar. I present it, and then you don't want to
About
talk
what? And you were saying that they're crapping about some Jesus, and you are again. You couldn't even prove it. Hello.
The other thing was brought up was doxing versus porn, stuff like that. I've seen that come up too. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Doxing brought porn. What the heck are you talking about?
Doxing versus porn. In other words, if this is wrong, and you're always talking about that, and yet you see it on your channel all the time lately. Everybody's sticking up for you.
I agree that porn is wrong, and no matter how many people think that doesn't matter. But I agree that porn is wrong and doxing is wrong. Are you saying they are not wrong?
Of course they're wrong.
Then what the heck are you saying? Are you saying that you're agreeing with them while you're disagreeing with them? I mean, do you have a complaint against people leaving comments on my channel? What the heck, man?
My disagreement is simply that they don't see anything wrong with what you're doing because other people do wrong.
Well, you couldn't even point out one thing that is wrong yourself. You could even point out one thing that is wrong yourself, man. What is wrong with it?
What is wrong is causing people to stumble. That's wrong.
How? How did it cause for one to fall away from faith, man?
How did it cause one to fall away from faith? Well, let's see. Now you're telling people not to masturbate, right? And yet, on the other hand, you had domains that were trying to bring people to masturbation. Now you're telling
are you masturbating with Robbie's channel? Is that what you're going? Is that what you're saying?
Bruce.
Yeah.
Is there really anything at all in the Bible about masturbation?
There's one guy who spilled his seed, but he wasn't masturbating. He was disobeying God. I'll be right back.
I would say that, I mean, pretty much you're not supposed to have your mind filled with lust, right? So I guess that would be the big argument I'd see with it. But I think that it's funny, though, listening to a guy who's condemning others and telling them they're going to hell and everything else, and then having domains with porn domains that used to point to porn. It's just funny to me,
Well, that's screwed up. And I tell you, I got to commend you on calling out the bullshit.
Well, thanks. I don't know. I'm not.
That's what attracts me to your channel is that you.
Hey, Ed, do you think parking page is porn? Hey, Ed, I'm not saying that I made some kind of porn, whatever, parking page, but are you saying some parking page is porn, Ed? Do you get all roused by parking page?
What?
Ed?
That's enough.
Do you get aroused by parking page? No, I'm asking, man. He's actually false crapping about me. So what do you ask? Here's a question, Ed. Listen very carefully.
Sam, the only thing I know of you
know the
is what I've
difference between
seen
a
right
parking
here.
page
The only
and a
thing I
porn
know
page?
of you is what I've seen right here. That's all I know of you. That's
Like
all I
what,
know
man?
of you.
I don't have any parking page. I don't have any porn sites. Yet you're crapping saying that I have something like that. Why do you say
I
that,
don't know
Ed?
anything about that.
Well, if you don't know, then why do you crap on other people, man? Hey, Ed, don't you want to crap on others for sure? Why do you crap on something that you are not even sure, man?
I didn't crap on anything.
Well, you said you falsely accused saying that I have some kind of porn site.
No, I did not. I said I commended Bruce for calling out the bullshit.
Like what, man? Having a porn site, Ed? What kind of bullshit? What kind of bullshit did he call out? Hey, Ed. What kind of bullshit did he call out, Ed?
You're mixing the words, dude. It's a matter of porn domain, right? And then you say there's no such thing as a porn domain.
I don't have porn domain, you freaking liar.
You had domains that pointed directly to porn, and you damn well know it. And stop arguing.
No, I don't have I don't have any freaking domain pointed directly to porn.
I said you had your domain.
Never had any kind of domain pointed to porn, you freaking liar.
Yes, you did. In fact,
no, I didn't. You liar.
Okay,
I believe, listen, Ed, Sam, you've done creepy shit on YouTube. That's what I believe.
What kind of creepy shit are you talking about, Ed?
Bruce just said it.
Like what?
Pointing domains at people, at their channel.
Well, he said that I was pointing to porn sites. Now you are saying
that's
domain.
creepy. That's
people.
That's
Okay,
not
hold on.
cool.
Are you
That's
saying
not
those
cool.
people are porn? Hey, Ed. Are you saying those people are porn then?
I don't care what they are. They what you're.
No, man. I'm just simply saying, man. Just because that you have a domain name doesn't mean that you have some kind of porn site. There's a difference between pointing something to porn site and pointing something to people. Do you understand the difference?
You know what?
Ed?
You're
Donald
Trump. You're the Donald.
You can't even understand
Trump.
that, Kenya. You can only crap on other people, huh? And
You're
nothing
the
but
Donald
full of crap, huh? Nothing but conjectures, full of misinformation. Huh? And,
Trump.
yeah, you're a stupid idiot. No wonder you can only know what's the purpose. Oh, you don't even know what Jesus is. You crap on Jesus. Whoop-de-doo. Man, you don't even know the difference. What is pointing to what? Yet crap on other people like there's no tomorrow. What kind of stupid idiot are you, Ed?
A stupid one.
No kidding, huh? Anyway, I'll be right back.
Sharing the gospel.
Are you back?
Where you at, Sam? He must have disappeared.
Because see, I'm not the witness that he's looking for.
Well, what
Everybody else.
Answering your question, man. You're just
Everybody
pointing out how
else-
you're crapping on Jesus without
everybody-
knowing.
Now, yeah, he never shuts up. Wow.
Well, man, what do you mean I never shuts up? Never talked here, man. I just came back, you idiot.
You idiot! Is that a way of preaching the gospel?
Well, you said that I've been talking,
called
right?
you-
I
if I
just came
called
back
you
here and
an idiot-
said, I've been talking, right? I mean, what the heck, man? You should be talking when I was gone.
Well, no, we were politely waiting.
That's your problem. And then when I start to talking, then all of a sudden that I'm talking over you, and all of a sudden that I'm the one only talking. What an
Well,
idiot.
at least you know it.
Listen, man. Hey, Ed.
All right.
Get
Well, here's
busy
what
with
I
your
want.
life, man.
Hey,
Get busy.
I'm not
Hey,
the witness.
Ed,
No,
Ed,
he's not
this
gonna
is
let me
really
talk.
for
He's not gonna let me
sincerity.
talk.
Get busy with your stupid
He's not
life.
going to let me
man.
talk.
You can talk now. Why must you talk over me all the time? Maybe it's the leg.
Nobody's talking over you, Sam.
Yeah, so here's the thing, man. Stop wasting your stupid life on other people. Focus on yours, your life.
What?
That would be
What?
a smart thing to
Stop.
do. Like, for example, you are the one who have not. Listen, Ed, you are the one who have not gained your soul. All right. So stop crapping on other people. Get busy with your own.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, be like Uncle Sam Thickshades. Try to get your life together.
Yeah, man. I respond. Like for example, you crap out lies, then I'll call you out, man.
That's right.
Right. And if you don't lie, I'm not going to call you out.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. So if you don't want none, if you want
He's a
none,
man of truth.
Oh, buddy, I want some.
if you want some, then start some. Then I give you some.
There we go. Good. Give us some, big boy.
The Lord.
Simple thing.
Sam, do you believe in forgiving people?
Yeah, if you are asking, are you asking?
Who have you forgiven? Have you forgiven Bruce?
Jesus said that to forgive your brother when and if he come and ask you. Are you asking? And first of all, are you one of my brothers?
I'm asking you to forgive everybody here.
I'm not God, Ed. Hello.
Can you anoint my head with oil?
Yeah. Olive oil. You need to get some oil from Ed. He likes olive oil.
I'm looking for one of them oil rub-downs.
Okay, Ed, by the
I
way,
would-
it was the olive
girl.
oil that Mary poured on Jesus, all right? And it's not somewhere, it was his feet.
Okay.
Now, it wasn't olive oil, okay? You
Right,
you
okay.
go and research.
Would you anoint my head with oil, Sam?
No, I won't.
Why not?
Because you're not even a believer.
What if I was? Would you anoint my head with oil?
Sure, if you're a true believer, then I'll be more than glad to anoint you.
Okay. Would you run your hands down my shaft?
No.
Okay, that's good. You're doing better.
Yeah.
Still like
I
oil.
hope that you got only a few minutes to be super gay.
Well, yeah. I was thinking about it. You want to.
You have to fight the gay thoughts like G-Man.
Hey, Logan.
Hey,
Logan, do you masturbate? Hey, Logan, do you masturbate?
I know.
That's personal. That's personal. Why would you ask that? That's a personal.
Hey, it's none of your stupid business. Shut the heck up, Ed. I'm asking Logan. Logan will say that whether that's the or not. All right?
to 90 to like 99% of the male population of the world. Yes, I masturbate.
Oh, you're appealing to popular. Okay, well, whatever.
No. It's not. It has nothing to do with that. It's not a fallacy. It's not an argument. I'm just stating a factoid.
I'm just saying that you do masturbate.
I'm not trying. Yeah, I'm not saying it's righteous.
I'm glad that you didn't chicken out.
Okay,
I'm glad that you didn't chicken out.
Let's be fair, Sam. Do you masturbate?
It's none of your business, Bruce.
What the hell?
All of a sudden, it's none of.
Why is that so difficult? I mean, is that so difficult to tell me? To tell you that I'd rather not share my private story, Ed.
What if I itch?
For example, like
down there and scratch? Does that count?
Logan say stuff, but I can reserve myself, can't I, Ed?
Well, what if I itch and I reach down there and scratch? Does that count?
Well, I guess if you are stimulating it.
No, I'm just satisfying an itch.
Linda touched me down there, but
Oh no, I just had a horrible thought.
I don't
I just had a horrible thought that Bobby masturbated. That was a nightmare.
It don't make me hurt. I don't like it no more. I got blisters on my picker.
Sam, I had an opportunity to get a job on a fishing boat, baiting hooks.
What? What is that? What are you supposed to do?
Bait the hook.
What does that mean? I don't know.
You
Put bait on the hook.
Bait on the hook.
You put the bait on the hook. Oh, okay, I see.
And then after a while, I mastered it.
Oh, you mastered it. Okay, that's good.
So what did that make me?
You know that there's a little spelling difference between masturbation as master and the master, as you said, and mastering it, right? There's a spelling difference, right, Ed?
No,
Man, you're so stupid, man. It's incredible. And you think that you're somebody, yapping your stupid mouth. Man, you better
I'm
know your
not
stupid
somebody.
place before.
I'm not somebody. So I'm.
Gary don't care, man. You're representing at least.
We have backstage here. Backstage, could you please speak and
So
use your...
that was backstage. Okay.
Yeah, I'm backstage. Didn't you know that, Sam?
I didn't know that, Robbie.
Big C
I
says
thought you
right
knew who backstage was.
Dang.
I didn't know that was you, though.
Oh no,
I thought it was someone else.
No, I'm defending you to my dying breath because I love the way you evangelize.
How so, Robbie?
Well, I love how you start the evangelizing with, "Do you masturbate?" That's a good approach.
No, I never said that, liar.
Loken, do you masturbate?
No. Nobody does
Can
anymore.
I tell you about Jesus now?
Yeah, this
Sorry,
guy's audio.
sorry I was away. Yes.
Hey, Robbie, you better get a better mic, man.
Why? Can you buy one for me? With your profits?
Why should I buy you, man?
Go to click.
What profit?
With your profits.
Hey, what profit, liar?
How about the? Could you get your?
I said,
your
what
black
profit,
hats?
liar? Hey, I said, what profit, liar?
Could you get your black hat?
I said, what profit, liar?
Get your black hat.
I said, what profit, liar? Do you understand the question? What profit, liar?
You could get your black hats to buy me a webcam.
What profit, liar?
Sam, why won't you let him talk?
No, I'm asking him a question. He said I make some profit. So what profit, liar?
The profit that you got from your domains.
No, I never got any freaking profit from domain, liar.
Never?
Never, liar.
Oh, really? You never made any money on your domains? Did you ever sell a domain?
So what profit, liar?
Did you ever sell a domain?
Man, you start up your business, but what profit, liar? I mean, are you stupid or what?
When you sold a domain, you made profit.
It's none of your business who sells it or what. What profit?
When you sold a domain.
Man, this guy's stupid or what, man?
Yeah, you should.
None of your business. None of your
Stop your
business.
stupid
is a
trolling.
Trump
Stop your
tactic.
true-
That's a
stupid
Trump
None of your business, man.
What profit, I asked you, man? Do you have figures? Do you have some kind of figures? Do you have like percentage? Do you have like certain specific domain name that is in profit?
You could tell
Liar.
us. You could tell us.
Why should I tell you?
See, but that so you just say instead you call me a
Also,
liar and say,
Us is not you, you freaking liar. Okay, us is not you idiot.
all right, let's stick with why do you think it's a good way to
So what
evangelize?
profit, liar? Hey,
What?
what profit, liar?
Why do you think it's a good way to evangelize by asking people if they masturbate? That's an interesting one to me.
When did I ever do that, liar?
You just asked Loken that, like you're trying to lead him to the cross.
No, that was not that. When did I ever do that, man?
Are
I mean, do
trying
you
to-
actually like preach masturbation? Is that
Are you
what's going on,
trying?
Robbie?
Are you trying to?
Do you
lead,
think that I was preaching, Robbie?
Are you
Do you
trying
think
to?
that I was pre- Do you think that I was preaching, you little liar? I mean, I'm sorry,
Between
fat
dog
liar.
and master and
Fat liar.
preaching the gospel, man.
Are you trying to lead Loken to
liar.
the cross or to your
Hey,
domains?
liar. When did I ever preach about masturbation, liar?
You ain't
I
gonna
don't-
lead me to the click nut.
You didn't. You,
Goody there, man.
When did I ever preach masturbation, liar?
are you trying to get Loken to shave your clegg nuts?
When did I ever try to preach masturbation, liar? I mean, you freaking idiot.
Didn't you ask Loken in the last like 5 minutes? It's the reason I came in here.
You call that preaching, liar? You call
Is
that
it-
preaching?
Well, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I
What is
cannot
that?
ask him the question when it's on subject.
I don't know.
When did I ever preach masturbation, you freaking liar?
I'm not sure that I've ever wondered whether another man was masturbating or not. I don't think that's ever been in my thought.
Okay,
Why
good for
did-
you. When did I ever preach some kind of masturbation, liar?
Why are you thinking about Loken masturbating?
No, we were talking about masturbation. That was came up as a question. So when did I ever preach masturbation, liar?
Why are you thinking about Loken masturbating? That's all. I just asking.
When did I ever thought about that, liar?
In the last 10 minutes.
You're thinking about it. Hey, Logan, your penis is on the table. Hey, when did I ever thought about Logan's penis, liar? We're gonna make sausage out of your penis. When did I ever talk about it, you freaking liar?
You're gonna do what about Loken's penis?
Yeah, his penis is on the table. So answer the question, liar.
His penis is on the table. Are you gonna get the knife and fork?
I reckon I don't know what that means.
I'm trying to figure what that means too.
Hey, have you guys heard the Lorena Bobbitt weather report?
Freaking liar, I'm so busted.
4 to 6 inches on the ground by morning.
Wow. Did you see that one? Did you see any of the John Bobbitt pornos, Sam?
That day, Lorena, she was
No, there is a thing on Amazon Prime though that is like a documentary about Lorena Bobbitt,
Oh, yikes.
And how she got to, that point. I didn't watch it yet, but
Which reminds me, do you
apparently
masturbate?
how she
When
got,
did you
how
masturbate,
she got to
Robbie?
the point- how she got to the point of doing.
Are you trying to? Are you trying to?
How many hours ago did you make?
Don't make your wife mad. Make your wife mad. Is my point.
Here's well, that's
I
true.
want to hear about Robbie's masturbation.
Here's an
Oh
interesting.
my goodness! Sam wants to hear about my masturbation.
Rob,
we are
wait,
super gay after all.
Understand this. Just pay attention here a second. I recently asked Sam if he masturbates, and he says none of your business.
Oh,
He won't tell. He won't tell.
So tell us, Robbie, will you tell or not?
what would you like me to tell you about my masturbation?
No,
Pastor
will you
Kim.
tell us or not? It's a yes or no question. Will you tell yes
Do
or will
you
you
use
tell
both
no?
hands?
Is my privacy? Blah blah blah. Yes or no, man.
What's the first we need to get to the definition of masturbate.
Will you tell us about masturbation or not, man? Your masturbation.
What would you like to know about my masturbation, Pastor Kim?
I really don't want to know, but it's a yes or no question.
Well,
Like I tried to say, I'm not a master. I'm still an amateur.
Yeah. Well,
It's spelled with you, okay? Get
do you
over
know?
it.
Do you want to know who the biggest masturbator that I know online is?
No, I don't want to know about that. I
It's
actually,
you.
a
You're the
genuine
biggest
question.
master. You're the
How do
biggest
you masturbate? And how many times do you masturbate? And why do you watch porn still?
The black hats tell you that?
Well, that's I'm not going to disclose it here.
That's what you
Why
said-
do
that's what you
why do you
said the
still
other day.
masturbate and why do you still watch porn backstage, Robbie?
Because I go to your domains.
Sam, do you have any domains
Yo.
like with? Do you have any domains with midgets?
No.
No, you know he has. He had. Do you
But
still have,
Robbie, how tall are you, Robbie?
Sam? Do you still have Sexo Latinas?
How
people
tall
make
are
me
you,
nervous.
Robbie? Hey, midget, how tall are
wait a
you?
minute. Wait a minute. He has
A
like
little
two-
midget, how tall are you, man?
Are you trying to guess my penis size?
No, I said midget, how tall are you, you freaking liar?
I'm 5'11". Why?
He needs measurements
Not
of your
saying-
hand.
not- I
Big
thought you were 7'11". Anyway.
But he's got some big cojones, Sam.
You thought I was what? 7'11".
That's very funny, Sam.
What does that
Anyway.
mean? What does it mean?
Hey, Robbie, do you masturbate or not, man? It's yes or no question.
Of course.
Oh, that like blew up the screen or something.
Hey,
did.
Bruce, that's
see
gonna
him?
get so excited. Hey, Bruce, hey, super gay. Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
I try to limit myself to like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Happy days, Thursday, happy days.
Friday, Saturday.
I reserve myself for when either Sam or Francis Rude leaves a comment on one of my videos.
Yeah, right. I can understand that.
I cannot leave any comments on you because you blocked me.
Or the black hats.
I go usually to Sam's channel. I read through the comments and I go at it. I can't help it.
Sam,
Hey, Rob,
what
why did you block?
reasonable- what
Hey, Robbie,
reasonable person-
why did you block me, man?
Sam, what reasonable person would not block you?
Well, did you block me?
Well,
Oh,
no,
shut the
because
heck up, man.
up until now, you didn't even know
I said,
who
shut
was.
the heck
But I
up,
might have
man.
to block
You
I
didn't
might
even
have
block
to
me, man. You didn't block me. So shut the heck up.
Sam,
Now,
when you
Loken, hey, shut up. Loken, did you block me?
You ask the waiter if he masturbates.
Loken, did you block me?
Block you?
Oh man,
No. So, Robbie, shut the heck up. Hey, Big
Sam,
C,
no,
did
let's
you block
talk
me?
about. Let's put your penis on
Big
the
C,
table.
Big C, did you block me?
yeah. Get Sam's
Did I
penis.
block you on what? On what? On this channel?
I don't know. Did you block me at all?
Under what name?
Bruce doesn't
So-
block people. Bruce
Robbie,
don't block
you
people.
see, you are lying again, you freaking liar. Shut the heck up. Go ahead, Bruce.
I don't know.
Hey,
Nothing.
Big C. Hey.
I mean, even
Sam.
Bruce didn't block me.
I block the Loving Christian now and then, and a few others, just in hopes that you'll come in. And sometimes I find it funny to block them because they come right back because they're ghost mods or whatever, you know.
Yeah, these black hats, they know when to go. Sometimes these guys troll too.
Yeah, the black hats. They love Sam.
A forerunner
why they love
story.
Sam?
A forerunner story. If what you're saying is true,
No,
what you're saying is true,
What did I
I
say?
will
about
go
Forerunner
live.
story?
I will go live and let Bruce run the hangout.
What did I say? What did I say about Forerunner's story?
Thanks.
I wasn't talking about him, and I was talking about Black Hatters.
If Forerunner's story, if what you're saying is true about YouTube not letting you go without 1,000 subs, go live. I will go live and let Bruce do his thing.
Sam, do you?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sam, when's the last
What
time
was
you
that, Robbie?
fornicated? When's the last time
What
you
was that?
fornicated? When's the last time you fornicated?
I never fornicated, Robbie.
You haven't. When's the last time you had sex?
Wait, what is fornication? What is fornication?
Since divorce, I've not had any sex. Fornication, having intercourse before or like outside of marriage.
How long ago did your divorce start?
I think that was like 2011. I think something like that.
So you haven't had sex in 8 years. That explains a lot.
Holy!
Well, I'm sorry,
crap.
man. That's the way. That's the way I am.
Now we know. Now we understand why.
Now I get the obsession.
Are you guys saying that I need to be late or anything? Hey, Robbie.
We need to commence Operation Get Sam Right.
I just like to forward porn from my domains, but I don't like to masturbate, and I haven't had sex in 8 years.
Right. So, like, when you masturbate, like, do you think of like some lustful thoughts, Robbie? Hey, Robbie, do you think of some lustful thoughts when you masturbate?
Of you and Francis Root.
Yeah. So why do you do that, man? It's not Christian.
I like to think of apple
It's
trees.
not Christian to masturbate?
I have a question.
Of course not. To have the lustful thoughts is not Christian, Robbie. Why
What
do you do that?
What if I masturbate and don't have lustful thoughts?
Look, Sam, when you're reading through to all the sheep.
So, like, is that what you're doing, Robbie? You're masturbating without having any lustful thoughts?
Yeah, no, I usually read physics textboots.
Oh, okay. So here you go, Brucifer. Hey, Bruce. Here's the one guy who's actually admitting that he masturbates and then without any lustful thoughts. There you go. There's your evidence.
I masturbate
right there.
to physics books.
For every motion, there is an opposite reaction.
That works. And right now, you've got me turned on. Oh my goodness.
Sam, I want to ask you a question. If you got divorced,
his hand was moving so fast, you couldn't
evidence
see
has
it.
been proven. I rest my case.
Sam,
oh
Sam,
my gosh, Attorney Sam Kim.
Oh, shut up, man.
If you got divorced
ahead,
in 2011, who profited off your porn domain? You or your ex-wife?
I don't have any porn domain, Ed.
He doesn't have a porn domain, Ed. He only has pornogirls.net. Why would you think that's porn?
Okay, all right. Well, who got the money, him or the ex?
To register a domain, you only need like $8.
Oh, so he knows.
What do you mean? I know. I'm like professional. Hello. Hey, Ed. What do you mean? I know. I'm a domainer. Hello.
A domainer?
Yeah.
He is.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh man, you.
Explain.
Hey, listen, Ed.
I want to see.
Listen, Ed. How old are you, Ed? Shut up, Robbie. I'm talking to you.
Come on, dig your hole, Sam.
You're at 60. Okay, Google domainers, okay, and then you might be able to get it. Go ahead, Robbie.
You can Google domainers and Google porn domains.
Google.
But who got the money? You or your ex-wife?
So, like, the reason why pornogirls.net was forwarded to Robbie's channel is because to make a porn just because you have a domain name like so-called pornogirls.net doesn't mean that there's a whole bunch of alphabets are actually porn, whatever.
All right, Sam.
Hey, Ed, when somebody's talking, you better shut the heck up, man.
No, because you don't. This is really important. Who is happier, you or your ex-wife?
Did you make a point? Did you hear what I said? When someone's talking, shut the heck up.
Who is happier, you or your ex-wife? I got a good guess.
What is your guess?
She's probably.
You.
Well, good for you, Ed. And then you call yourself 6-year-old. Do you think that sort of crap will insult me and stuff like that? Hey, Ed. I mean, you say, where are you? What part of country are you? 60-year-old Ed?
I live in South Africa.
South Africa. Man, no wonder you're so screwed up.
Sam.
Man, get some better insults, man. Go ahead, Robbie.
Hey, Sam. Where did pornogirls.net point before it went to me?
Oh, I think that it went to your channel.
And then before that?
And you said that was porn, so I guess it is porn.
No, where did it go before it went to my YouTube channel?
He admits it.
I said, it went to porn. I don't know if you hearing it.
It went to porn?
What do you expect from pornogirls.net, you idiot?
So your domain went to porn if somebody typed it in?
I mean, are you stupid or what?
So you're a porn domainer, right?
I mean, just because my let's say certain domain is let's say redirected someplace doesn't mean that that's like someone is a pornographer. He's a domainer who does that.
When somebody types,
so in order to make that point, it's now currently pointed to your channel that it's not porn. Do you understand?
Yeah, but what point are you making?
So unless you can actually figure out your logic, then it will be off. Unless you cannot do so, the pornogirls.net will be continually pointed to your stupid channel. Calling yourself porn, you freaking pornographer masturbator.
Why is your brain so slow? I can't figure it out.
Poor Adham. Get the heck out of here, man.
Oh, Mr. Adham, that's me, you retard.
Yeah, and irrelevant. Oh, sorry.
I gotta go to the chat here for a minute. Matt
Sam is an innocent soul.
Poor Robbie's so mad.
Matt L says it's.
Hey Robbie, why don't you give me a lawsuit, man? Give me a lawsuit. How defamed you are.
What is it, Matt, that brings one to spicy noodles? What is it?
Man, you're gonna be so boring again, man. You are one idiot. You are so boring. It's incredible.
Nuts. Oh, be quiet. I'm trying to talk.
You are talking.
He's minding his own business, is what he's doing. He's not even talking about you, Sam.
Well, I was talking to whoever listening.
Nobody's listening. That's the problem.
Yeah. He never. Shut
I thought you were.
No.
Are you nobody?
Yep, I'm nobody.
Okay, that's what I thought, man.
I am surprised, Bruce, that you have.
Oh, the masturbator is gone. Oh, crap.
I can kind of see it, but it's amazing that you have tolerated this for so long.
Well, there's enough comedy mixed in with it that it's hard not to.
Yes.
Hey, Ed, you better know the word entertainment.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
That ain't you.
Hey, listen, you don't even know what I have done to you. Okay, Ed? Come on, man. Go ahead, Bruce.
What did you do?
I have nothing. You dog on me. That's crazy.
Look, here's the thing. There's not many people in the world that don't seem to be mentally handicapped or whatever. That I don't know. There's not many people you can find, though, that beat themselves up for you. I mean, you don't have to do anything, really,
Let's change the subject. Are you done with the gay, super gay, whatever thing?
No. Go ahead.
Because you say you're gonna be like that for an hour. I think we've been on for over an hour, man.
Yeah, it's gone. I have no more feeling anymore.
Okay, so no more super gay stuff. So what do you want to talk about, Bruce?
Moderate gays.
Covert gay.
over.
or gradation gay or whatever.
Broke back down operations.
So, Sam, here would be my question for you. Talk about something different. Why is it that you don't masturbate? I mean, what is it that keeps you from masturbating?
Jesus.
Well, you know what, Bruce? I don't know why you are into so much masturbation.
I want to know why you don't do it. That's all I want to know.
I thought you were married, man.
No, how
Bruce,
do you do it?
Bruce, he
How do you go
he
3
doesn't
years
do it.
ago?
Bruce, he doesn't masturbate because he has an innie and not an outie.
Well, that could be, but
I have BMW, Big C.
Still,
It's hands free.
Yeah.
550. Actually, Beamer 550. That's pretty fast, man.
Tell me about the Mandela effect.
No, it's not Mandela effect. It's quantum effect. Big C.
Quantum effect.
okay. Tell us about quantum effect.
Hold
on.
Hey, Big
Can
C,
you tell me the difference between quantum, the quantum effect to what is described as the Mandela effect? Is it the same thing or different?
Because Mandela, I don't know Mandela. It's quantum effect for me.
I guess Mandela would be the nickname of it.
But a few years ago, it's Mandela, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, like a few years ago, people were saying that, and I kind of said it along. But I say quantum effect from now.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know who the really the Mandela guy is. I wasn't paying attention when I was young.
That was Mandela was the president of South Africa.
So, like, for example, simply put, like you can say like mirror effect for all I care. You can say like
so it doesn't matter.
Effect,
so
so I call it quantum.
So do you believe
multiverse?
So do you believe that it's based off of CERN?
Yes, I would carefully say that Sun is behind that kind of works of iniquity, the works of darkness.
So would you say that is something that is man-made, or is it?
Oh yes, of course. It's
right.
It is man-made.
What do you mean, darkness? Like, are they trying to like bring something in from like the different realm, or what?
That because that sort of works of iniquity, something that happens in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, where God will be sending strong delusion, and as a result, we are observing certain effects like quantum effect.
Right. So the quantum effect basically is just in a quantum micro scale, right?
Well, it could be like in the beginning, but like imagine a pond, and then you are throwing a piece of rock on it. That little wave is small in the beginning, but it's bigger as it progresses.
Does it become more powerful or less as it progresses?
Depending on the size of the stone, also.
Okay. It's almost like the butterfly effect, right?
Right.
Yeah. So do you think that it's made by man, but do you think that it is spiritually inspired or spiritually powered by a certain?
Yes. Remember like Babel Tower? They were building the tower to say hello to God.
Yes.
And God said hello, and they split them up with different languages. Just like that, languages. Right. The some scientists saying hello, trying to say hello to God, and God will say hello, and that's called the tribulation.
Right. So is CERN is the quantum effect? Is that a evil, like a portal to hell or to some other universe?
Well, we cannot say the science itself is evil, but the result of it, when you merge different dimensions, you may bring some different phenomenon.
It's
and
like
we are
the
observing
movie
that.
Except on Earth.
We are observing that kind of things starting from weather.
So you believe that CERN is basically permitted by God? That God is sanctioning it?
Yeah. God knows what's
okay.
what's going on. Obviously,
Well,
God knows what happened, And and as Second Thessalonians chapter 2 said, is God is allowing. The restrainer is off. So Daniel 7:25, Daniel 7:25, it is also mentioned about how long that the Antichrist has, to do so, to change the time and the law.
You should mention when you say the restrainer's off, but you're saying the Holy Spirit is left, that the Holy Spirit is no longer here. Is that correct?
The Holy Spirit is allowing. Right? The restrainer is now no more restraining it.
So that pretty much just knock out the rest of the like, you're not a Calvinist, right?
No, I'm not a Calvinist, nor Arminian.
Nor either or.
Right. I am just the son of God.
So that would just pretty much knock that whole belief structure out. Just predestination, God's will, everything is everywhere because he put it there.
Well, obviously, I mean, even in a game, in a simulation, that you have a choice. You're making that choice with your free will.
Yeah. But I mean, the majority of the people that I speak with
although the choices that you are making is bound within the game that you're playing,
but bound by the rules, by the laws, right. But just like those rules can be manipulated. They can be hacked and
that's what's
changed.
happening. That's what's happening.
Oh,
that he is trying to change the time and law. Yeah, go ahead, Bruce.
What is ttpix.com? It goes to Mulatto's M3K negative ion bracelets. Do you know anything about ttpix.com?
ttpix.com? I don't know. What is it?
Well, I'm asking you. It goes to your negative ion bracelets.
I don't know, like thousands of domains that would go to my parking page.
Well, that's a domain.
The Mulatto, whatever, that's the parking page that I offer. That whatever the domain comes there can earn whatever the money that I'm offering them. It's a sponsor page.
How much is parking?
So I don't know what you're talking about, TT whatever. I don't. What is that even anyway?
I don't know. What is ttpix.com? You don't know anything about it?
No, man. I don't know what is it. I'm sorry, quantum or whatever.
I don't know. I always appreciate your honesty.
Okay, so anyway, so like whoever uses a domain that can park on my parking page, the Mulatto whatever you're saying. So
yeah, domainer is somebody who buys domains when they first start to come out, and then if those people want to buy them back. Like if you bought a domain for Walmart whatever, you could sell it back to that company.
So anyway, so you want to keep on asking
anymore.
me about the quantum effect, or
right?
Are you done about?
No.
I was wondering what you think's going to happen during tribulation. But somebody else has a question.
A lot of weird things. A lot of weird things will happen during the tribulation. And the point of tribulation is to reflect oneself and then truly repent and believe on the Lord Jesus.
So when has CERN just been on one time in what you believe, or do you believe that it's been on many times? Like that there's a certain group or a council that controls what can be done.
Yeah, there's got to be bigger principality behind it. I'm sure you know that. You should know that about that, Pixie.
So why can't they like? There's so many different thought processes on Mandela effect or the quantum physics, quantum theory. Why do you think that those can't be, brought forth?
Well, even if it's brought off, I don't think a lot of people will understand it. I mean, could you imagine? Do you think that your neighbor would understand it? So.
Well, none of my neighbors understand me, so I don't.
I mean, yeah. So That's probably one of the reasons. And no matter how many, let's say, truthers say about that, people will not pay attention to it. Even they don't even know. They don't even care.
But do you believe that I heard once on one of the shows last week, I guess, that you believe that some information in the Bible has been changed by the quantum theory or Mandela effect?
No, I didn't say change. Well, I said changed long time ago, but now I say difference. I observe the difference on the Bible, for example.
So is there like a different meaning of a word or a different placement of a word?
No, like for example, different. I noticed, like for example, Isaiah 11:6. I noticed the wolf instead of the lion that I always saw.
Oh, so you notice that difference of what you're predestinate, you're predetermined that you thought it was.
No, like for example,
and not the other.
For example, like I was KJV onlyist, and I'm a foreigner, and when I use English, I only use KJV only, and there is no way of me being confused with other versions because I was onlyist. So one day I noticed that there's a difference. What do you mean? A lion shall lay down with the lamb. Now is the wolf shall also dwell with the lamb. So, and at first I was like, what the heck? The thing is, simple... no, it's not a memory issue, because otherwise it should
no.
to only to me.
I'm not saying a memory issue to you. I'm saying, can that be a typo? Could that be,
I see
how many different companies are, how many different companies are printing Bibles? And I think there's 11 companies that
no, it's not a typo. No, it's not a typo. And also,
I have
here's the thing.
Bible
it's not just
actually
me.
Says there's a issue.
Big C. It's not. The problem is it's not just me. So that's the issue.
No, I understand that.
The problem is it's not people. Whoa, wait a minute. The problem is with a lot of people thinking something said one thing instead of another, is that the Hebrew still says what the Hebrew says. The concordances still say what the concordances say. All the commentaries still say what the commentaries said, and nothing has changed, and nothing is.
So, for example, Big C, let me ask you a question. Question. Do you believe that, without looking, do you believe that the word Messiah word Messiah is in the New Testament or not?
No, I don't believe that the word
KJV.
Messiah is in the New Testament.
Oh, you don't. I mean, it's Jesus. It's about Jesus. I mean, you don't believe that.
I can't look. I mean, if I can't look, right? My Bible says mostly, Jesus or the Son.
Actually, it's all over the place, Sam. It's all over the place. Isn't it?
Messiah?
Yes,
Messiah is all over the place.
Absolutely.
Okay, give me one place where it says Messiah with an H on New Testament.
Hamashiach says it all over.
Give me one place where it says Messiah in the New Testament in King James version.
I was thinking God with us. I thought it was.
You don't know even how to answer. That's because you do not even observe.
That I think it's somewhere where it says God with us, and it's somewhere in that area, and I could be wrong. But the problem is you're putting it in relation to the KJV rather than looking at the Greek and other translations where they could easily translate Messiah instead of Christ. Am I right or wrong?
The problem is that instead of written with an H, Messiah, now it says Messiah.
So I'd probably say Messiah because it's translating from the Greek rather than the Hebrew. And
I understand that. That's what happened in this world.
Hold on a minute. The King James is common for translating from Greek.
Hey, Big C, do you think it's God created heavens or heaven and the earth?
By the way,
I believe the heavens.
And Sam, I have to remove him because he won't let me talk. It's really common in the King James that when they translate it in Greek, for instance, you can see where I think Joshua or somebody in the King James is called Jesus, just because it was. And I think there's 2 or 4 places where that happens.
Right.
And Sam's just picking out stupid stuff to try to prove his stupid argument. And I hate to be.
You got to remember. You got to remember that the KJV was written between 1604 and 1611.
Well,
right.
Sam was trying to answer.
So can I finish?
Yeah, it probably says Messias. You know, it's my guess.
Can I finish, Bruce? Can I finish?
Yeah, as long as you let me talk now and then.
Right. So now it says heaven instead of heavens. Big C.
Well, I guess it always did say heaven in the beginning. What do you do?
It says always
in
here.
the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
It says heaven now, Big C.
Now wait a minute. If you look in the NIV, it's going to say heavens. If you look in King James,
no, I'm not talking about other version. I told you that already.
No, it's because you got it mixed up and you're used.
No, I don't get mixed up. I don't look at other versions.
If you let me explain, bullcrap! I remember watching you read other translation years ago. So don't sit and lie here to me.
No. That's this.
No. I know you had the NIV. You had it on your.
I only look at the KJV.
You did have NIV, and like probably 10 years.
The point is, it's now heaven, not heavens.
The point is, Sam,
KJV.
I know darn
KJV
well.
guys know what I'm talking about. Shut the heck up, man. KJV guys know what I'm talking about.
You had it. Wait, hold on. Let's go back to the thing you had. You had a thing called Kindle. Now you tell me if my memory's failing me. Did you own a Kindle at one time?
Don't be irrelevant, man. I was talking to Big C and you're interrupting.
No. Did you own a Kindle?
You're interrupting because you don't want me to talk to Big C.
No, Sam. Did you own a Kindle?
You are interrupting because you don't want me to talk to Big C.
I'm asking you a simple question. Did you own a Kindle?
You are interrupting me because you don't want me to talk to Big C.
Did you own a Kindle? I'm going to kick you if you don't answer. And
what's Kindle?
Did you own a Kindle?
What the heck is Kindle?
You don't know what a Kindle is.
What is it?
Didn't you own a little device that you could read books on and put the Bible on and stuff called a Kindle years ago?
You mean, are you talking about Amazon Kindle Fire?
Did you own a little computerized device you held in your hand that probably a little bit?
I have the Kindle Fire.
I know you had one.
I still have it. So what about it?
Did you at one time have the NIV Bible on it and the King James?
For what was I doing?
Did you have the King James on your Kindle?
For what was I doing?
You're out of here. No, I won't kick him though. All right, I'll give him a couple minutes if he wants to come on. I'm done with his bull crap.
Well, I don't know what the heck is wrong with you, man. What the heck is your problem, Bruce?
Okay, sorry. All right. Question.
I mean, are you saying that KJV only cannot read like other like NIV at a certain point? You know, for what was I reading it, man? I mean, can I not even read it? Like, for example, comparing it. I mean, hello.
So do you think like the scientists at CERN, like they know about like the Bible and heaven and hell and all that stuff? They believe in that stuff, or what? Or they just don't know what they're doing?
I don't think most of scientists over at CERN believes in God. You know, or especially Jesus Christ, God incarnate.
So this is just kind of like a negative side effect. It's not like a cult of scientists, evil scientists.
Well, they are evil, and I don't know whether they will be in cult or not. I wouldn't know it, but certainly
that's what I mean. Like that's what I mean. Like, are they doing this to fulfill whatever? I don't know.
Well,
some people think it's like
for some people,
they're like demon worshippers or some shit.
Right. So, like they say, they do that because I guess they observe certain things. Like how their beginning ceremony was like so weird. That's like for Christians, they say it's satanic.
No, you can watch certain things like, I think it's like Swedish, certain like ceremonies.
Right.
When they've debunked that. They do weird fucking little ceremonies for all sorts of stupid fucking things. And
they do that more than once, more than too often.
It's not like they're actually the real fucking workers at CERN. They're just the fucking performers.
I mean, I would like to believe that, but I would. The reason why I would agree with others is that they do too many stuff like that.
Debunk that.
Loco, did you hear me? Loco, did you hear me? They do too many stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just once, right? Okay, it's like freak show, whatever. It's not just once.
Yeah, I think it's like Swedish, certain like ceremonies.
Right.
And they've debunked that. They do weird fucking little ceremonies for all sorts of stupid fucking things. And
Well, they do that more than once,
yeah.
more than too often.
It's not like they're actually the real fucking workers at CERN. They're just the fucking.
Well, I mean, I would like to, believe that.
Roll.
I would. The reason why I would believe it others is that they do too many stuff like that.
Debunk that.
Look, did you hear me?
Make it stop.
Did you hear me? They do too many.
Something's happening. I think Mandela effect got hold of Ed. CERN got hold of him.
Well, he said he lives in South Africa after all.
And demon worshiper.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's worshiping diamonds.
He wants to worship the greater demons of Lucifer.
I just hope that masturbator would come back.
Yeah, that evil sinner.
What do you have against masturbation, Sam?
Nothing. When did I ever say that? If I want someone back, that's not against. It's just like for, I guess. Come on, aren't you not for it?
Well, you did say it's bad, so I reckon it's.
By the way, Robbie, I'm joking, right, Rob? Come on, man. Don't get so mad.
Something to joke around. For instance, why is it private for you, but you want everybody else to confess?
He was the one disclosing it, all right? Everyone has a choice to yes or no or not to disclose. Come on, man. But he's the one who disclosed it.
I said that I never did such a thing, and then you harassed me for like months. 10 years.
No, I didn't. No, man, I didn't harass you for 10 years, man. When did I ever do that, man?
Subject.
When did I ever do that, man? When did I ever do that, liar?
It's like 10 years, 2 months is like 10
10 years of.
When did I ever accuse you of like masturbating or not masturbating for 10 years, liar?
Okay, wait a minute. I just realized Janet's here and there's probably other women in the chat. And that's right. And Sabella's in here. And I was thinking maybe we shouldn't already be discussing such perversion.
Stabella is still here? Man.
She's glad to be here. And her name is Sabella, by the way.
I thought she was asleep already.
10 years.
No, I said Stabella. What are you talking about, man?
10 years cracks me up. I don't know, Rob. You want? If I'm going to throw it in here again, just in case you want to come in and say goodnight to Sam before I close down. So I'll have to take off, go to bed eventually. It takes me a while before I go to bed. I watch some domains and things.
It's not sinful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's too funny.
If you just look, no fantasies.
Okay, so for the heck of it, Sam, I will ask this. What's my goals in life are probably not as well planned as they could be, especially at my age of nearly 70. But what are your goals in life, Sam? I can't help but ask, and you're here. You're to start a show.
Oh, nearly 60. You mean, no, what are you talking about? You're not nearly 70.
Well, I feel like it. What?
Why would you say that, man?
Well, no, I'm wondering, what are your plans for your life? Like, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess like have the lost know that Jesus Christ loves you and looking for you so that you can have everlasting life, not temporal life here in temporal world.
So everlasting life, like what? Really? So you wish that for me to have everlasting life?
Yeah, I mean, don't you wish?
Well, it depends on where I'm going. If I'm going to,
there's no everlasting life in death.
There's no everlasting life for the reprobate either, is there?
Well, if you continue to be a reprobate, then obviously, there's no life for them.
The reprobate change their mind.
by asking God to change their heart.
Do you think the devil can be saved?
No, man, devil cannot be saved. What are you talking about?
Okay, then
That's up to God. I mean,
how can a reprobate?
No, devils cannot be saved. It's not whether up to God or not. It's devils cannot be saved.
Maybe you had a misunderstanding of the word reprobate. What does reprobate mean to you?
Jeremiah 6:25, reprobate says reprobate is that those who have rejected God repeatedly, no matter how many times they are tried to be silver. But whatever it is, it's not silver. It looks like silver, but it's not silver. So it's thrown out, rejected, reprobate silver.
So can the reprobate be regenerated?
No, because he doesn't have the Holy Ghost yet.
Can the reprobate get the Holy Ghost? Can they become?
Yes, because, right. In order for to have the Holy Ghost in anyone, whether he's a reprobate or not, because we all once an enemy of God. You got to remember that. But whether you are a reprobate or not, you must truly repent and believe the gospel of Jesus Christ, so that you can actually come to God and ask God for forgiveness, and thereby, having Holy Ghost in you, because you believe on the Lord Jesus. Then obviously you will have everlasting life.
Well, okay, so how would somebody know if they had the Holy Spirit living in them?
Because if you have Holy Spirit in you, he will guide you to all truth. Not only he will have you in peace, comfort you, because he's a comforter.
Have you in peace? Sounds like we're getting into politics. Okay, now go ahead.
And also he guides you to all truth, because he's the discerner of truth.
Okay, so how do you know if somebody's in all truth? That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
No, nobody can be in all truth. I mean, we can be perfect in Christ, but we just like how babies born and grow. When people have certain age and certain time, you require certain nutrition. Likewise, when you're born again, when you're born again, you start with a baby.
There's an interesting thing in the King James, like newborn babes desire the pure milk of the word or something. How does that word in?
Right. I mean, obviously, just like the baby, you need something easy, gospel. And then as you are able to consume meat, you'll be able to have more discernment, because according to the scripture in Hebrews 5, if you are bathing Christ, sucking on milk still, then you have no discernment.
Well, here it says grow up in your salvation. Some translations might say grow to salvation. But if I remember correctly, the King James said grow thereby. And that was kind of interesting. And at any rate, though, how do you know if you're filled with the Holy Spirit or the devil? Like, how would you know the difference?
Well, obviously, if one is led to something false, then obviously that's not of God. So if you're led to the truth, then obviously that is of God.
So you would be a new creation in Christ, right?
If you're born again in the Holy Ghost, then obviously, yes, you are a new creation.
And so if you were to make a new creation, old things would be past, right? And there'd be new things. What do you look for? I mean, what would you look for if, let's say you're examining yourself to see whether it was true or not? Is there anything you could look at in your own life to see whether you're truly saved or not?
Well, even though, let's say, for example, I am a little kind of like downgraded insofar as physicality or my flesh is concerned, my spirituality has grown quite a bit. And that also, because of it, certain fruits can be yielded. So, like, for example, I wasn't so much loving before, but, I would be more tolerant these days, a little bit more kind of thing. Before I wouldn't be peaceful or joyful. I would be always contentious or worldly. But, now I have joy in Christ, peace in the Holy Ghost. So, those could be all different,
What about your desires, the things?
Right, even the desires. Right, even the desires that you have. I'm not talking about lustful desires. I'm talking about your goal. Right?
Nothing wrong with talking about lustful desires. think that those
No,
things,
lustful thoughts are sin, Bruce. Lustful
so you
thoughts
would,
are sin.
right? You wouldn't have an interest in that, or if you did,
No.
you know, if you focus on, for instance, I've
Like,
noticed.
for example, like even if like you
I
want to intentionally like get away from.
I just wanted to mention that I think that I have found that when you think about Jesus, it's very hard to be lustful at the same time you're thinking about Jesus, if that's where your mind's at.
I don't think that you think about some lustful thoughts when you're thinking about Jesus. You know.
What's that? You don't think what?
I don't think you think about some lustful thoughts when you think about Jesus.
No, it has a way of getting rid of that, doesn't it?
Right. When you're in Christ, you know, those lustful thoughts, obviously, you know, are of flesh, so will be gone or minimized.
What do you think? Like, so if you're trying to like better your life, what would you think of if you're a new creature, about making, say, you know, just a thought, like making domains about Jesus and about who he is, and getting rid of the old things from the past?
No, yeah, I have domains for Jesus, also.
Also,
yeah. I mean, it's not like I only have regular secular domains.
Well, God bless you.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time. So to be, I guess I am. I do kind of follow the idea that
I don't have any porn association, Rob. What the heck is he talking about? I mean, you are the one who masturbating. What the heck, Rob?
Yeah, people can't be perfect. I realize that. Nobody be perfect, but it is odd though. I know you get upset with people dogging, but I think a lot of dogging going on. Whatever that, you know, I never even used that term before, but
I got that from someone else too.
Yeah. I mean, I think probably a place for it though. It might be. So to be a Christian, be filled with the Spirit, seems. I know some people don't like the idea. I have the idea that it would change your life, and you would actually become a new creation. You not that you'd be perfect, but you know, you'd see what you were aiming for. It's kind of like if you're driving down the road and say you see a pornographic girl driving in a car naked next to you. If you're staring at that, you're going to drive towards that. You know,
you got to remember, Bruce, becoming perfect in Christ doesn't mean that you are perfect already. You know, so there is the degree is quite different for a lot of people. You know, so even like, let's say Robbie would be like falsely accusing, whatever, that I understand.
I don't think he was false accusing, but
yes, he was.
Maybe
he was. Even though he does that, I understand his level.
Let's put it this way. Even if
that, in the future he will come around.
Let me put it this way: if you worked really hard on it, I'm not saying he has done anything wrong, but even if you were to find something he did wrong, I'll bet you 99% of it is like spot on, and that's tough.
No, he's not spot on, because he didn't even know what the definition of pornography is, and that he didn't even know, or he knew, but he maliciously he did so. He didn't even know that whatever the parking page, it has nothing to do with me, and he didn't even know, I guess, that it's from 2008. Not even, it's like 2019 right now.
Well, right, but like you said, pornogirls.net, what do you expect to see but porn? And yet you're
well, I mean, that's
around,
that's,
like,
I mean,
anywhere you want to aim it,
I mean, like, anything that has that kind of connotation, people who are going there already have set mind, to looking for that kind of whatever crap. So, whenever and however that's forwarded, that still doesn't mean that it's some kind of porn website.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
They didn't say website. They said,
"Hey, welcome, Big C."
I'm having technical issues.
Hey, Robbie, get over it, man. I thought you were gonna shut the heck up about all this, but you're still yapping about it because you're still masturbating. Go ahead, C.
Hey, Sam. I got a question for you. You know how there's militant atheists, right? There's atheists that just don't believe, and then there's militant atheists that, you know, will go out of their way.
Anti-theist.
Right. So do you believe that, are you a militant Christian? Like, is there a line
No, I'm not like
draw?
that. No, I'm not. I'm here. I'm here already. I'm here already. So I'm not that militant, whatever Christian.
No, I mean, is there a line that you would draw that you would not cross to bring somebody to Christ?
I mean, if I offend anyone, like, and prevent anyone to come to Christ, then, you know, that won't be good. And if there's a line, then lying. If anyone lie, I'm going to call that out.
No, not lying. Not lying. A line. L-I-N-E. A line.
Right. I'm going to draw the
line. You'll cross.
Right. If someone cross a line, lying crap, you know, lying, false accusing, then I'm going to call that out.
But they're lying on you, supposedly, but not on what you believe, right?
Including that.
Like, I can't judge man.
Any kind of lie.
I can't judge men biblically, right? But I could judge them worldly.
Anything that's false, I'm going to call it out because I cannot stand it. I don't know if you can understand it, Big C. When you have the Holy Ghost in you, when you see something false, you're going to do something about it. Whether it is something from you that is your lying, you're going to do something about it. And you're going to be convicted. Likewise, you know, whether that's you or others, anything false, that's where I draw the line.
So do you point out everything that you see, like in your everyday life? Take YouTube away. But do you point out, like if you're at a store and you see somebody do something that's unchrist-like, do you point that out?
If it is quite unrighteous, then I'll say it. And also it depends on certain situation. And like if it is not my business and it has nothing to do with righteousness, or have not crossed any kind of line about blaspheming God. And, you know, I mean, it's their own business, isn't it? But there's certain time
at the end of the day, yes.
Yeah, there's certain time, like, for example, they're hurting like children or like women, then, you know, obviously you're going to have to do something about it.
Do you feel a special bond with Bruce that you feel that, you know, that he's either a massive deceiver or that he's a believer and you're trying to help him, or like what is the magnetic pull?
I don't think Bruce is a deceiver, and I don't think he's a believer. He said himself. And the pull is that I've known the guy for 10 years, and the pull is when, you know, Bruce talks about me all the time. So, hey, Bruce, I'm saying, hey, Bruce, saying hi. So, you know, it's not like me. It's Bruce talking about, or Robbie talking about me all the time.
Do you think they talk about you because you believe that they wish harm on you, or they wish that they're warning people about you?
I think they're doing so sometimes without knowing, but most of the time they're doing so maliciously.
Were y'all ever friends? Like, were y'all ever close when you believed?
They're my friends. You know, just like how I take you as one of my friends. So, you know, but thing is that whatever they do, if something's false, then I'm going to have to call it out, especially if it involves me.
Ricky.
Well, most of the people, and this is just my take, right? So most of the people that I meet on YouTube are pretty out there, right? Bruce is probably one of the unholiest person I ever met in my life.
Unholy.
Right? I'm not saying it as a bad.
Holy crap!
No, he's more Christian. He's more Christian than majority of my church that I go to. Right?
I know. Even the devils can do that.
Yeah, well,
and he's still gonna burn.
You're the devil, Bruce. But
he's not the devil. If he is, I'm screwed.
Well, you know,
he's deceived everyone. The planets work perfectly.
I know. I tried to tell you all that the Mandela effect's not true. Do you know why I do that? earth is small. I do that to deceive you.
Yeah, okay.
Release the beast. What is the mark?
It's deception.
I see more people on YouTube that will turn on you in a heartbeat. I mean, and they're supposed to be your brother, right?
I mean, if I had paid every attention to every troll, man, I would be like Van Helton. Okay, so I you know, come on, man.
Oh,
Hey, my issues with Vaughn
is next level. That's a top tier.
And also, you got to also think that I'm an Asian. You know, I've been through a lot of crap here in the States.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So no insults can really offend me.
No, I don't think they do. I try not to insult you.
Not that I'm
think
saying
I've ever
that you
blocked
did.
you. I blocked probably some of your stock accounts.
No, I don't know. But also, whatever the account that yours is blocked or whatever, those who are impersonating me, there are people who are impersonating me. Okay, so you gotta understand that. You know, there are people who actually impersonate me, and there are people who are mimicking my mannerism. You know,
right. I think when it comes down to the end of the day, I think I don't know. I try to look for the best in everybody.
Oh yeah, me
I try.
too. Obviously, I mean, you know, if you are not a believer, I want you to actually gain your soul, so that you don't have to meet your second death. So you know,
before Satan releases the demons.
Shut up, man! Come on.
It's gonna be like the game Doom on Earth.
Yeah. Well, it's not a joking matter. You know, if something bad happens to others that you love or yourself, that's not a joking matter, man.
I'll be like, okay, yeah.
Logan's laugh is unbelievable. He could brighten your day. I don't care what's going on. He makes me laugh. No, Logan.
Logan.
Yeah, if he's on the channel, I'm there.
Yeah. Well, you know, I like Logan. I hope that he could come back to Christ real quick, you know, because, you know, TikTok.
Yeah, for real.
That was Sister
For real, man.
Sister Sunshine does that. TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
No, if
where is Sister Sunshine? I thought that, you know, she watches you all the time.
Any day, but
what was that, Logan?
If I was a Christian, I'd probably be like, yeah, it's fucking right around the corner. It could happen like tomorrow, you know?
Well, you know, that would be awesome if it happens tomorrow, man. Then I don't have to, like, you know,
but now I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's best that you
as
figure
the time
it out. You'll figure it out. And when it does,
it's meant to be,
it'll just happen.
If it's real and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know. So
yep. Exactly.
God's will. You know. If I'm not meant to be, if it's real and I'm not meant to be saved, then that's fucking the way shit goes. Fucking sucks, but whatever.
I don't think we'll be just c'est la vie matter, Logan. I don't know how old you are, but you know, it's not just a c'est la vie matter.
No, I understand. Trust me. Like I come from the Church of Christ. Like they're fucking hardcore into like.
I wasn't talking about religiousness.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
hellfire and damnation.
Yeah. For eternity. That's what I mean. Like that's why and not that I'm claiming that I can, because nobody can wrap their mind around that. But yeah.
So even with, I had a discussion with my sister earlier today, and she's one that says she believes, but she refuses to take any information from the Bible or any correction, right? But her God is the God, and she doesn't have to explain anything else. And that's what I see on YouTube majority of the time. Everybody picks what they want and goes their way.
Well, you know, I mean, you are either one of the wheat or tares. You know, that's all.
Well, like I said, I get more Christian from Bruce than I do. I can almost say anybody in my damn church. My church is a show.
He's only rivaled by G-Man.
Hell, my tithings come right out of my bank account every month.
I was in the other room.
People are people, man. People are
people. Yeah. Preaching and they
donate the shanty for Christ.
What would like they say? What would Charlie do?
Yeah.
That was crazy. I still can't get over the Charlie thing. I don't know if that was just to get views or if it was for real or what.
No, it's for real. She believes what she said.
I think so.
It was real. Yeah, it was real.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But she's ill. I mean, she's not well. And her body is stressed. Her mind is stressed. And
because Rev was going along with the idea with that too, though it seems.
No, not until if you go back and watch the video on a Grampy Lobster show with me, Grampy, Rev, and her. If you go back there, he disagreed at first. He was like, "No way, that's crazy," right? And then all of a sudden, when they get off, because they call Grampy old and decrepit, when they get off of there and they go make their own show on it, that's when he starts to come back around to it. He's like, yeah, it could be real. Yeah, Charles Manson wasn't bad.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
By the way,
he's misunderstood.
People accusing, I don't know, Sam, what do you think of this? People accusing Charles Manson. Like, is that wrong that people accuse Charles Manson?
I'll get to that. By the way, a Forerunner story, it's not a tier. I said tears. Regarding Charles Manson, I don't know why people would be defending him when he's already convicted, or am I wrong?
Wrongly convicted. That's the argument, that he was wrongly convicted.
Why do they say that he was wrongly convicted?
The man was a visionary.
They accused him. You say, like you say, accusing is wrong. So that's my question. Is it always wrong to accuse?
They wanted to stop the race war.
Yeah, any kind of accusation is not of God.
No, wait a minute. So you're saying any kind of accusation is not of God. What if somebody's going around killing Christians and you say, that guy's a bad guy? Is that ungodly to say that?
That's not an accusation, I don't think. It's already been it's been already stated, the fact that he's a murderer, and we know that by any sense that murderer is bad.
Okay, what if you think someone is doing something, but and even your proof, somebody could bring the question, well, that proof isn't good enough. This proof isn't good enough. On and on. This proof is never good enough. And yet darn well this guy's going around doing something. And somebody says, this guy did such and such.
Right, so if you're such an accusation, you're going to be called out.
Well, what if the person is correct?
You're going to be called out. You're going to compare whether someone's accusing. Hold on. Hey, hold on, man. You asked me a question. Hold on. Someone's accusing, and someone's actually defending it. So whoever's going to listen to whatever, the other people will decide.
Well, that doesn't make it right or wrong, just because
the jury will decide. I don't know how it works. The people will decide when they listen. Yeah, people will decide.
What if the person is just a good lawyer on the one side? What if the person is really guilty?
Guilty? Really guilty? Then obviously, people will know that he is guilty.
Well, okay, let's say that somebody beat you up. And that happened, right? So-and-so, you were walking somewhere and they beat me up. You knew it happened.
Like someone putting somebody's head against a wall and stuff?
Yeah, well, you should probably not mess with people. Maybe you ought to consider that, right?
What? Well, that's beating people up, isn't it?
No?
If you put somebody's head against a wall, it's not beating?
When you throw them through a wall,
yes, it is.
I'll put it this way, Sam. Here's very simply. It was brought about, if this were in real life as opposed to being a keyboard warrior, right? That was part of the question. And What I'm trying to say.
I asked you a question, a very specific question. If you put someone's head against the wall, do you not call that beating?
Then let me answer the whole question, and being you want to have to bring it back up, right? I was just simply trying.
I don't know why it's so difficult, and you stutter about that,
fuck
man.
You asshole! I'm going to answer it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm an asshole. Here's the damn point. If you come up and you start harassing somebody in real everyday life, and you say you want to talk with their girlfriend or their wife, and they say no, they don't want to talk, and the person keeps pushing to talk with them, you might find somebody throwing you through a freaking wall. And if you have a problem with that, that's actually your problem, because you shouldn't be harassing people. Okay?
Maybe the guy didn't know that he was harassing.
Bullshit, or else he wouldn't have said that it was comedy or a joke, right?
Maybe he said it just to comfort you.
You know what? You know what you could do, Sam, to fix the freaking situation? Maybe take down
calm down, man.
Videos. Maybe you could take down your videos trying to keep the tension going when Andy and I were trying to get past it. Why don't you just take your damn videos down and knock off the bullshit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I respond, man. If you shut up, then I shut up.
You're a dickhead.
No, I'm not. You are.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Well, never mind. You're on.
Yeah, I can use the same logic, man. So shut the heck up, Bruce, man. You are a lot lower than me, man. You are not on par with me. I told you already, man. You can always get butthurt.
Yeah, you think you can go about life treating people like shit, saying anything you want.
Man, why are you doing that, man? Why are you treating people like shit? Why? Stop doing that, Bruce.
Well, I'll get my ass kicked in for it, won't I? And that's the way the world is.
Exactly. So stop doing it.
Well, then come kick my fucking ass.
No, I won't. Why should I?
Sam is the Floyd Mayweather of StreamYard.
You know? Hey, I'm just saying, don't look, I wouldn't walk up to somebody, walking down the street and start asking.
Calm down, Bruce. Calm down. Nobody's coming to get you. Okay? Calm down, man.
I don't care if you do or not. That's my whole thing.
You're saying that to come down to beat you, nobody's coming down, right?
What I'm trying to tell you is very simple. That you have to bring up shit like this, and you know darn well you can't.
What did I even bring up? I asked you a very simple question.
You know exactly what you were bringing up by you said throwing somebody through a wall, right?
Well, I mean, it's a yes or no question, man.
No, it's not a yes or no question.
Oh, hold on, freaking my cat.
In relation to something that recently happened, and you know that. So don't act stupid. Yeah, lying and stupidity seems to go hand in hand for you. But that big C though, right? I mean, like, I agree with you that it would be wrong to do that, but generally speaking, like, people don't treat you like that in everyday life because
no, they don't.
People aren't going to put up with that. Like, you can't do that. Like, I couldn't do that. Walk up to a couple and start talking to the guy like that. I couldn't do that. Hell, even if you could just do anything.
But I guess that's why I was asking those questions, so I could figure out, like, what's the end goal? Like, what's Sam's end goal and what is your end goal?
I don't even have an end goal other than to watch him kind of make a fool of himself. Really,
my angle is that I wish that people will stop talking crap and saying against others, saying that I'm going to bash your head against the wall and crap like that. That's my end goal.
Hey, let me answer this with Brett McCord's. I think Brett puts it well.
Maybe we should see that video and actually, why don't you play that video, man?
Excuse me, Sam. Really, you want me to? I can do that. Here's the thing that Brett says, and this is reality. This is the reality of it. What Bruce is trying to say is that in the real world, you will get your teeth knocked out of your head. And that means like a 5-foot guy.
Why would you want to be so violent? Don't do that, Brett.
Well, you know what, dude? In reality, if you mess with people like that, they might just pick up a pound you.
Like, here's the thing, Bruce. Just because other people are doing it, you don't have to be violent. Come on.
Yeah. Well, but Janet brings up a good point too. All I'm saying is, in the real world, You can't get away with talking like that to people. I'm sorry, you can't.
I understand. It's not like I don't understand you, right, Bruce? It's just that even if that you are even if you are, prompt like that, provoked like that, you can't just brush things off. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Let's look at it this way, right? If let's say that the cops came into it, right? And a cop comes up and he says, "What happened here?" So this dude, he was trying to talk to my wife. He goes, "Well, and what happened?" I say, "Well, I told him no, she didn't want to talk to this guy." And he kept pushing himself on her. And
yeah, that'd be the issue.
And you know what? Legally, maybe they would have a point. However, it is possible the cop might just maybe say, the heck with it, and drive off. You don't really know, do you? You don't know, because it's a tough situation and it's the type of place you don't play with people, and you should know that.
Oh yeah, I know that. There are many different kind of people. Some people do not understand you, right? So even there are some people like that
They don't
in that
understand
situation.
me? What do you mean they don't understand?
It's just kind of brush it off. I mean, because they don't know you, they don't understand you, right?
No, I don't think.
I mean, they like, for example, they maybe like grow up in a culture where that's okay, speaking, like saying hi, whatever. But maybe he was saying,
Sam,
what do you mean?
If you were smart,
you got to have some understanding, man.
So you want me to go to your channel and play the video, and you can see it all as it actually played out and what happened? Why don't you, and actually,
right. I mean, it has it all there. I mean, it has it all there that like he comes in from the beginning. He said, "Hi, Bruce." And then you just blang, man, that was nuts.
Yeah. Okay. So the day before, Sam, you were doing a premiere, and in your premiere, you were just letting the video play, and you're in the comments section talking, and then you remove all that. You don't allow anybody to read those comments, and you know what was going on in that hangout. And so I
don't know what you're talking about,
and that's why you're kicked. No, I won't kick them.
No matter what you do, you can't make a man tell you the truth. He's either going to tell you the truth and he's not.
Right. Yeah.
We're still talking about me, guys. Hey, by the way, why don't you play it, man?
One thing, no, I'm going to leave you with this, Sam. Maybe the best thing you could do, you say you want peace, you want all that, you talk about the Holy Spirit, right? So what I would suggest is, why don't you let the deal with Andy and I, whether I'm wrong, let's say I'm 100% wrong, however you want to view it, why don't you let it fade away? What do you think of that idea?
You know what? Since you let me in again, I'll accept you and whatever you are asking.
Well, I think for Andy's and my sake, it would probably be helpful to try to let that fade off. And just like your own problems in life, anybody's, you keep bringing it up.
I mean,
it's
just helpful. That I sensed you bring something up again. That's why I brought that up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what did I bring up?
How about if we just leave it where it was?
People being violent and all that stuff, right?
No,
so
how about if we just leave it where it was, where you just
right. That's what we're saying.
Just call it a day, and just say, "Hey, it's done." I'm not gonna put your name in my mouth, and you're not gonna put his name in your mouth, right? Just leave it at that.
Yeah. But you gotta also, Big C, you gotta know that you have a right to defend yourself.
You do.
Yeah.
You absolutely do. But at some point, there are times where you just have to walk away, where it's just not worth it. Where the ends are not going to justify the means, right?
Right. And also, the reason why I come by here is just like what you're saying. See, we got to normalize things. We cannot just take off and not see each other. I mean, at least we're going to say hi once in a while, right?
Right.
I reckon.
Well, you're both. Listen, both of y'all are out there in left field a little bit, right? So both of y'all have.
Okay, so I can get help, Big C. I'll listen, see what you have to say. When you say I'm off in left field,
no, I don't mean that in a crazy way. No,
I mean in this situation. Go ahead and tell me where I'm off.
No. Like
grow from
like
it.
when y'all talk, y'all are quite out there, right? So there's good in everyone, right? I believe there's good in everyone. So when y'all start getting at each other or talking and you start thinking that you're being disrespectful to each other, instead of threatening each other, why don't you just say, hey, look, what did you mean by that statement you just said, right? Or if you say, hey, I don't believe that statement, say, hey, I need some evidence to prove that. Well, instead of automatically going to the negative standard of it, right?
Well,
shake hands.
Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, if you're both funny when you're pissed off at each other, think how funny y'all be when you're happy with each other.
Nah, not into that.
We control G-Man.
Brucey gotta have a set every day.
Oh, so close.
No.
Oh, so close. Oh, Dr. Phil there for a minute.
Because if I would do that, then that would mean that it's just the way I act and what I say and what I talk about would be just a game or a show. That if I just like that, no, I can't do that.
No, I'm not telling you to act fake.
We have to analyze together.
No, I would never tell anybody to act fake.
The point is, if there's something I disagree with or I think it's
right.
a bad thing or hurtful to people, yeah, I
right.
I think what I think about it. And
in times of desperation,
yeah, I can't do that.
We need that.
But Bruce, there's two ways to say you spilt the milk, right? You can say, look, you spilt the milk. Or you can say, you fucking spilt the milk, right? There's two ways of doing it.
Let me say this. Let me put it this way, right? I'm going to be straight up. Now, say that the woman's standing there, right? And you throw the milk at her. That would be different than just spilling it. And Sam, now, Sam, that's not nice, right? So I'm saying let's both knock it off. I'm not going to say anything more like that. I'm going to ask you try to do
perfect.
He's saying that because I pour milk on my ex.
I'm just saying, why don't we both knock it off?
We need to sign a non-aggression pact.
I'm cool about it. You're talking about it. I'm cool about it. You know, I'm not going to say I didn't. I mean, I did do it. So, but I'm cool about it.
Reality is, I've never brought up anything like that. And I'm just saying, why don't we both?
I had no clue about the milk.
Hey,
I swear.
Hey, Big C, don't go there, okay?
Oh, I didn't know. I swear I had no clue about milk.
And also, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with at that time pouring milk on anybody's, but especially your wife, now my ex. But anyway, go ahead, Bruce.
Well, I'm just saying, I think we should both probably, I won't bring up anything like that again. I'm just saying, I just don't. Let's let it go. If you want to leave the videos up,
no, you can. But thing is, you got when you do, you got to expect to for me to respond.
Okay. But I don't want whatever.
It's your choice. It's nobody's making it. It's just your choice.
Sam, is have I ever talked about that before? You've never heard me, right? I've never talked about anything like that before for a reason. I don't think it's right.
You just did.
Oh, I just now because you were bringing up stuff to try to keep it going.
Well, I mean, and I said that I don't mind.
I think it's harder to pull a leech off my ass than it is.
Yeah. But
yeah,
Ricky. I think it's easier separating two fucking fur dog cats.
Backstage.
Gotta stay in the swamp.
I was just thinking about Robbie, and he comes back. I was thinking Robbie probably put that leech on his, somewhere else.
Robbie,
you're a prophet.
There are two of them now.
There's a prophet in the house.
Prophet of gold.
Now, whose penis do we have on the table now?
Shit.
Hey, Robbie, the super gay thing is over, man. We already talked about it.
Why would we take that away?
We need the super gay. Hell, it was 6 guys in here earlier talking about masturbation.
Yeah,
That's pretty damn gay.
the gayest channel.
Hey, do not delete this, all right? Do not private this. Make it public so, we can have it last for a long time.
Uploading it, you're probably copying it right now. It really wouldn't matter, would it?
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying for other people, right?
Sam,
I'm backstage.
right. You know that you're recording this right now, correct?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to disclose
Backstage
it, but I'm just asking for people, right? I'm just for people, for less.
So here's the point. If I remove this video, you'll still
come on. Don't remove it. Come on, man.
No, don't.
The whole point is you obviously have your plan. Please don't remove it. But you know darn well that you're recording it anyhow. What's the matter?
Well, come on, for other people, when other people see it, it's a laugh.
Why would anybody even care? This is just stupid crap. We're just talking, doing, whatever.
Well, some people like that kind of stuff,
YouTube,
yeah, exactly.
Serious. I mean, come on.
I just wish you'd be more truthful and Pacific. So, specifically, could you tell us if you're recording right now?
I'm not going to disclose it backstage.
How about Atlantically?
I'm not going to disclose it backstage. Come on, man.
What about Black Sea? Can you Black Sea?
I mean, why is it so sensitive? This is your hangout. I mean, you can delete or remove whatever you want. I'm just saying, for others' sake, it's so entertaining. Don't, please remove it. That's what I'm saying. But it's your choice, obviously, isn't it?
I missed the conversation about TT Pics. Did Sam say that he had TT Pics?
No, he doesn't know anything about it.
What is TT Pics?
What is TT Pics? Oh, there you go, BC. What is TT Pics?
You don't have TTPics.com, Sam?
Oh. What is it anyway, Robbie?
Well, TT in Tagalog means penis.
You make me nervous.
You know what? That's not a joke. It's the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Really?
Yeah. And guess where? On June 5th, guess where it pointed?
I don't know. I mean, Bruce said he pointed to my sponsor page, Mulatto sponsor page.
No, it does. It does right now. This second, it does.
Oh, so where did it go?
I don't know, but you didn't know what it was, and you own it. Isn't that interesting?
What are you talking about, man? I don't even know what it is.
Go to ttpics.com right now.
Do a really good one for me.
Whatever, man. Whatever. What is your point? So what is your point, Robbie?
I don't know. Where did it? What did it show?
Hey, Robbie, go and masturbate, man. What the heck are you talking about?
Is that? Once again, Sam's evangelizing.
Hey, how many times do you masturbate a week?
Why?
A week.
And do you mean to physics books or biology books?
Father Smith used to ask me that.
Yeah, I'm always into biology.
No, in truth, that was when I first came to faith, and I sat down with the pastor. I said, I think I want to be a Christian. And the pastor goes, well, how many times did you masturbate this week?
Hey, where does TT Pics?
How long? How many times a day?
And then when I told him, he said, I'm going to make you an altar boy.
Yeah, you lied.
Oh, poor Robbie. Oh, my Lord.
You know how you know you've made it to Christianity? When you ask that question and you answer it honestly.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
Find out. Where did TT Pics?
So answer the question, Robbie.
Backstage. Burn for that one.
Backstage.
I want to know. How many times a week?
No. Forget about that stuff. That's just a human thing. What about this TT Pics thing? Like, did it ever go anywhere that would lead you to think it was actually Sam's or
what?
Yeah, it goes to mulatto bracelets right now.
Well, did they go to anywhere particularly bad, or is it just the meaning that it means small penis or something?
Well, on June 5th.
So, like, how did you know that?
Makes
Like,
Jesus laugh. So,
hey, Rob, how did you know that means something in Tagalog?
Where did it go?
Because my wife is Spanish.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tagalog
Where
is
did it
not
go on
Filipino
June
would speak. Oh yeah.
Rob? Where did it go on June 5th?
Huh?
Where did you say it was on June or something? Where did it used to go?
On June 5th, it went to Narcos XXX.
What is that?
It's a bunch of cartoon sex.
Oh.
Oh, really? The same stuff that was on the exact same place that Pokemon went.
Yeah.
Cartoon porn makes me nervous.
Same cartoon.
The same guy be sending to that animated porn.
Hey, Robbie, what else? Went
Sam,
to that whatever
Sam,
site?
I gotta ask you. Do you know what TT Pix is, or yes or no? And don't lie.
No, man. No, I'm not lying. I don't even know what it is.
So can you say that in the name of Jesus that you don't know what it is? No, I don't.
In the name of Jesus, I don't know what I didn't know what TT Pix is, man.
That's horrible. I mean, honestly,
listen, Bruce, and listen, Robbie, man, you guys are so desperate, man. You guys are so stupid desperate. Man, learn your definition of pornography first, all right?
Do you know? Don't you remember that I'm the
and then stop crapping on some 2008 stuff.
And
stop crapping on something that is not mine, that I have nothing to do with. All right, Robbie, get busy. Get busy with other things.
Do you own ttpix.com?
It's none of your business.
What do you mean it's none of your business?
Likewise with any other domain. From now on, I'm not going to say anything about what you're going to have to say or ask, because you know what? One thing that I come to realize is that I don't have to be nice to you, Robbie, anymore.
You mean you've been nice to me? You've been nice to me this whole time?
Yeah, exactly, man. Wherever this TT whatever is, whatever this I don't know what the crap, just go with it, and then if you want to be silent, just remain silent. If you want to keep on going just bark and bark and bark. I'm not even going to pay any attention. And I'm so sick and tired of your little things. So you're so irrelevant to me. Do you understand?
When you call me,
so here's the thing, man. For me to actually pay attention to you, you gotta be something more like Christian. You know what I'm saying, Robbie?
Oh, like TT Pix?
Not where is he saying like drink. Like, when did you start saying to drink? Does it anywhere in the scripture does it say to drink? Robbie?
Yeah, eat, drink, and be merry.
For what, man?
For alcohol.
For what? For what?
For French
Why was he
taters.
saying it? Why was he saying it?
Why did he say it, Sam?
Man, nothing but idiocy, man. You call yourself worship pastor. Incredible, man. Incredible.
Is that the best?
Yeah, hey, listen, masturbating worship pastor. How many times do you masturbate a week, man? Come on, answer that crap. Why do you keep evading? Whatever. Why do you keep evading crap? How many times? Hello?
Three.
How many times?
3 times a day to your picture.
Oh. How the hell does this make any sense?
Maybe we just weren't on them long enough. Maybe it reaches a point where somebody is watching it for 5 minutes, or no, it'd have to be 30 seconds probably in most cases. And then in the middle of it, there's a video of Sam that comes on where he's in the hammock going back and forth saying, "What are you doing there, fatty?" And then, and that's designed. It's sort of like Pavlov's dog. It's like electric shock treatment, but mental shock treatment, where you're like, "Oh my gosh, I've been caught. There's a guy in a hammock that's telling me that I shouldn't be."
3 times a week?
No,
times a week? Or 3 times a day?
A day to your picture.
Oh my Lord, man! You are indeed super masturbator.
So
you have to calm down.
I think it sounds like Sam had to go get the recorder.
He's my rub it roll.
Masturbator, Robbie.
he's gonna make a video of this one. Expose
Super masturbating pastor.
World gross.
See, he's got to, in order for him to satisfy himself, he's got to make up stuff. But see, Sam,
I'm not making stuff up, man. You said it yourself. You masturbate 3 times a day.
I was kidding. I said to your picture.
And you are a pastor. You know? Are you saying that you don't masturbate?
In my head.
That's your job.
Nah, you masturbate in your head.
Yeah. No, it's just like you, because you haven't done any activity in 8 years. You said, right?
No masturbation.
Oh my God, this is hilarious, man. Hey, listen, Robbie, you're gonna have to stop.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to stop, man.
This is gonna be
I have a
cut
feeling.
up.
I have a feeling that, like, in your pants, it looks like the Sahara Desert or a haunted mansion.
No more, man. Come on, no more. Come on, stop imagining crap. Come on,
Holy
no
shit.
more.
It's like
A desert.
you're gonna get married, and they're gonna have to get the cobwebs out.
Oh my Lord, man. Oh, hey, Robbie, stop masturbating, okay?
I'm not.
Yeah, look-
Sam.
You quit turning him on with the fucking desert in your drawers.
For
Get
sure.
yourself far away from laundry machines and stuff like that, okay?
There's an oasis.
All right, I am wondering something when it comes to deserts. What is the world's smallest cactus?
What is it? Hey, what is it, man?
There's got to be.
Isn't it
I
a
think
prickly cactus? Prickly.
It's on ttfacts.com.
Yeah, you're prick. That's what it is. It means
It's a prickly.
they're prickly. Yeah, they're
Prickly. Yeah.
So
Little-
can we can we get your promise, Robbie, that you are not going to masturbate? Can we get your promise?
You have my promise.
Thank you.
Are your black hats going to be monitoring me, or what's going to happen there?
It's up to them, man.
Oh, say hi to the black hats for me.
Well, you said it already.
Is it okay to masturbate with rubber gloves on?
Yeah, it's
Because
okay.
you're not
It's-
officially touching yourself.
You gotta ask to the super masturbator.
exactly. So that's why we'll go to the guy that owns the porn domains.
Loken, is it okay?
This is why everyone gotta go pornogirls.net, all right?
For great worship music, head on over to pornogirls.net. And thanks to Sam.
And you, super masturbating pastor.
No, that wouldn't be me. That's called defamation.
It's 3
Oh, come
times
on.
a week.
It's called a little joke, man. It's called a little joke. Come on, get over it.
Oh, okay. I'll take it as a joke then.
Anyway, Rob, how are you
That's what
doing?
she said.
I'm good. Exactly.
So are
Unfortunately.
we going to make peace?
How to make peace? I
We have
told
to
you how we can
ally
make
the
peace.
we have to ally the fight.
Try to be peaceful with each other, talking nice to each other.
I
You know what I'm
told you
saying?
how we can make peace.
The Antichrist G-Man.
So it's not like, like, oh, if you are like this, then I'm going to be peaceful. Not like kind of like dissimulated conditional crap.
Dissimulated love.
Like not exactly. Instead of that sort of dissimulated love,
Yeah,
you gotta be a little more loving and tolerant.
I like
right?
the way you say that. Say that again. Say dissimulated.
Dissimulated.
Love.
Dissimulated love.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be 4 times a day now.
Stop imagining things, all right? Come on, man.
I'm not sure what that means. It just sounds good when you say it. How you like to?
Hey, Robbie,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
How you
that,
like to talk
hey,
mad dissimulated love with me? for
you're gonna
hours on
like
end?
accept. You're gonna accept the olive branch or what, man?
It's just a simulation.
Mhm.
Mm.
You're gonna have to
Sam is a
either
simulated
yes or no,
troll.
man.
Oh, I'll accept the branch. I told you, but it'd be much easier if you just go, Rob, you were telling the truth.
Come on, and also I can say this likewise. So, cut that shenanigan.
Cut
It's a
what?
yes or no.
Cut what? Likewise.
Cut that shenanigan. cut that shenanigan. All right, I don't own any page. I don't own any porn websites.
See, that's
so
where you
please.
strong man. That's where you strong man, though. Come on, if you're honest.
No, that's what you said.
I
so
never said
you want to cut that kind of shenanigan or what?
I never said you do not own the parking page. I never said you owned it. See, you're making up stuff.
It's a yes or no, man. So like all the crap that you're saying. All right, so it's yes for me. And witnesses here. Is that okay with you guys?
Of what?
About like we are making peace.
We need to sign the non-aggression pact.
Yes,
I reckon.
I think
so. Here's
kind of
the
like
thing.
blood. If we could like
one way or the other, if
like the Germans did to the fucking commies, believe me.
I want to make it clear to Robbie
put our
that
generals
one way or the other,
first.
like if I offended him, then I sincerely will apologize. So now, if there's anything else, then I hope that we can talk about whatever in private.
Yeah, no,
that'll be nice.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, are you using
Likewise,
the 401k argument?
401k argument. What is that?
That's where you have a 401k, right? And it's invested in certain things. Hold on.
And it's invested in certain. Is.
All right. Well, you're invested in certain things through another company, but you don't know what that company does. But yet, it's still your money that's allowing that company to do the things that they're doing, right? So they might be poisoning the water somewhere, but you don't know about it.
He's trying to help you out here, Sam. But go ahead and dig.
No, we know. It's just that we are dealing with a lot of like amounts of it. So like unless there's something on the table.
Coming from.
Well, whatever. Well, unless it's like on the table and unless it's like mentioned, we cannot really like review whatever. It's not just one or two domains we're talking about. We're talking about thousands, right?
Yeah, thousands.
Right. We're talking about thousands. So, we got to confirm whenever there's some kind of case.
Yeah, but your 18 plus domains, you only have about like 10.
What was that?
Your 18 plus domains, you have about maybe 10.
I don't know if I have that many, but compared to what we have,
I'll give you.
That's really minuscule. That's like not even 1%.
Because I know you have a lot, but there's one I saw that expired. You may want to get that back.
What? I don't know what it is.
It's Dick's for.
put it on the private chat, man. Put it in the private chat.
Seriously.
Listen, Robbie, put it on the private. Stop offending other people. Put it on the private chat.
But
Hello.
It's not. It's dx4arab.com.
For Arab.
Expired. Just Arab. No, singular.
Why?
Singular.
What?
Singular. That was a good
I know about that domain name. Because it's so particular, and I don't even know.
I think it's expired though. You gotta get that one back.
I don't even know how we have acquired it. But why do I need to get it back?
Because it's a high profile domain for VIP clients.
What? I don't.
That was a pretty good one, and then you let that one go. I think.
What do you mean, pretty good one?
That's a high value one, wouldn't you say? Dick's for
I don't know what. I don't think that's high value.
Does that why you let it go when getting a lot of hits?
Yeah, I mean, most of the times that if there's no significant offers, or like the traffic has gotten lower, then obviously we're going to have to let some domains go.
Yeah,
and of course, I wouldn't know which domains is going.
Of course not.
So after you acquire
I mean, those kind of things are not determined by me.
Like,
what was that, Pixie?
What? So it's only lease them like to aim them at YouTube channels.
Yeah, whatever they're aiming is, it could depending on certain domainers.
So you have to ask your
doing them a favor.
You have to ask employees to aim them around.
Sam's managers are a big fan of my music.
What was that, masturbator? I couldn't hear you. One at a time.
Your managers are fans of my music, and they needed a reference, and they go, well, the only way I'll remember this pleasurable music is to assign pornogirls.net to it.
Well, I mean, why not? I mean, that's a good idea, isn't it? I mean, some of my domainers may be angry at you. It's calling them, some pornographers or whatever.
All right. Well, why don't you give me some names and numbers, and I'll talk.
None of your business, man.
I'd like to.
Sorry,
I'd like to apologize to them. They're so mad.
Well, do it on your channel. I mean, I got no responsibility to give any other contacts to you.
Or should I do a video on?
Let alone my domain managers, man.
Do you own PT Pics?
I gotta have to confirm it. I have to actually go and look.
Why don't you just type it in? You can see it goes to your page.
Well, if it does, and it has something to do with us, doesn't mean that I own it.
Well,
it does. It doesn't.
Okay, so
it could be someone else that is using our sponsor page.
I think, as you mentioned, there's these Korean people, right? They're working for you. How does mulatto bracelets benefit them?
I think it benefits them very good, especially like if you're sitting around too long, and that you get constant, so-called crap from like electrical stuff. Then a lot of times you can get a little aches here and there. You may think that those aches are from like sitting a long time, but those aches are actually because of certain things coming off of your monitor.
Oh, okay, so
when people actually use that product, they actually get better.
You know what, Sam?
Is that a Mac?
Let me ask you a serious question. If you
I was one of the benefit. I was also benefited.
I want to ask you something. If you were
many people get benefited.
Shut up a second. If you
man, what the heck?
Because I want to ask you something in relation to you.
I think we have a little lag.
In relation to the product you're selling, if you were to wear that negative ion bracelet for a week versus 1 day a week, turn on your shower for 10 minutes, 1 day a week, which gives you more negative ions, the shower or your bracelet wearing it for a week?
Well, when you shower, you do get certain negative ion, just like how you get during during the thunderstorm. Just like when you get thunderstorm, you get some those ions as well.
I hear him talk about
now the thing is that it's not really effective.
Why?
Having a shower like that? It's kind of temporary. It's kind of temporary, but there's a stronger method to do so. So by actually having on your hand or on your wrist, then you can actually
masturbating again.
No, put it on your hand, in your wrist.
Can I put it?
You're the one thinking some kind of masturbation. I wasn't thinking of masturbation. You're the one thinking about the masturbation.
To put it on my tallywhacker.
So, like, some people have actually said that it helped them to sleep, even.
Yeah, and
I know you got the Iron Dome bracelets. Do you got the Iron Dome cock ring? Is what I'm looking for.
I didn't understand that. You have a low audio, and then you're mumbling and mumbling. What did it say, Big C?
Something about
Big C. What did it say?
Something about a cock ring.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, like we are laughing. We're laughing, not what you're saying, but we are laughing at you. So we don't even understand what you're saying, but we are laughing at you. You gotta know this, probably.
Somehow I think Sam's got it on wrong again.
Sam's gonna what? A little what?
I don't think it.
I think you gotta put the brace.
You can put a cock ring on backwards.
I think
listen, Robbie.
Listen,
Robbie.
You gotta put the Iron Dome bracelet.
I think that it's better for you to spend with your wife using your TT whatever. Okay.
What are those braces? Hey Sam.
Maybe you should get the TTwhatever.com for your wife. What was that, Pixie?
What are those ion bracelets powered from? Are they just rare or mathic?
Demons.
No, it's
There's a micro.
You can get it from natural. If you go to ion.com, you will have the video. But usually it comes from the minerals, and you extract the mineral, and then you gotta go through certain procedures. Eventually, it'll end up in silicone. And then with that silicone, you can actually have it around.
Can you use them for implants too?
I don't recommend that.
You'd have negative ion implants then.
I said I don't recommend that, Bruce.
If you play Stairway to Heaven backwards, it says ion dome, ion dome, ion dome.
iondome.com, iondome.com, you idiot. iondome.com. Just like it has some kind of extension. Pornogirls.net.
When you say that, it almost sounds
Are you
like
sure it wasn't pornogirls.net? If you do it backwards, pornogirls.net. Hey, Robbie, masturbator, super masturbator.
Excuse me.
You keep going, man. I can keep going, man. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
keep
do you?
going on the rerun.
So Sam, do you have these manufactured, or do you pre-buy them?
Well, that's a little secret. Because there are people who are actually extracting those minerals. And there are certain places they go, and that's something that. And also, if I reveal it, then people go there. All the people go there. So.
Man, you lose that on the profits.
We acquire it, and then we make it. We acquire it and we make it. We put it in the silicone, and then we distribute it.
So it's not like the magnet braces.
No, it's not. It's not magnet.
20 years ago or something. That was the craze.
No. So you gotta look for just Google negative ion and minerals and stuff. So you'll be able to find some more detail.
Why is a negative ion better than a positive ion?
Because when it's attracted with something not good, it neutralizes it.
But I would think that the good ions, you would want them to be positive ions instead, and the negative ions would be bad, right?
Well, I mean, it depends, I guess.
It's kind of like.
The point is to have you in balance, to have it in neutral, not either or.
I think that it would be a more effective marketing scheme if it was the positive ions you were trying to bring in, right?
It makes your
I don't think so.
No,
there is such a thing as negative ion. That's why you call it negative ion.
It's kind of like, if your amp
it's nothing to do about marketing. It's a term, negative ion.
It's like if your amp goes to 11.
You understand it's a scientific term. It's a negative ion.
Wouldn't you rather have an amp that goes to 11 instead of 10, right?
That has nothing to do with amp.
No, you would say, get all of the positive ions you can muster. All you can eat positive ions.
No, but that's not a good selling point.
I would buy it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's not a good selling point because you have no idea what it is. You crap on it. You crap on something that you have no idea. I don't know why you do that all the time, Robbie.
I don't crap on anything all the time.
What do you know about negative ion then?
I know that negative ions are bad ions because they're negative.
See, that's why you crap on it. You don't even know what it is.
They're pessimistic ions. Who wants to be?
You don't even know what it is, man. You sound like a freaking drunk, masturbating pastor.
They start gangs and wars inside your body.
Yeah.
At least you can Google, I mean, what the heck?
I want to have a positive ion bracelet. Then when I wake up, it says, "Hey, good morning."
Go make your own, man.
Because I think a negative ion bracelet, if it were to talk, would probably say something like, "You're nothing but a retard."
Trolling.
Exactly, like a
butter trolling your butt channel.
Your butter trolling.
Where can I buy my troll blade bracelet?
A butter trolling his friend's channel, man. That's pathetic.
What?
So just Google negative ion, okay, Robbie?
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah. Little what's it called? Oh yeah, super masturbating, not little. Super masturbating. You know, little
I'm
posture.
gonna search it
Come on,
on
man.
my Commodore 64.
I love my Commodore 64.
You know what? If you have an issue with Googling it, let me just copy and paste the link for you. Okay? I'll put it in the private chat just for you guys. I mean, you can crap out all you want about it, but if you don't know what it is, man, I'm gonna laugh at you.
All right, thanks for the link. I'm gonna click it right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. A bunch of fatty African ladies on this link.
Argo, Robbie.
No, seriously, it's
Argo. Hey, by the way, it says Argo. Google Argo, man.
No,
and then listen to what it says.
It says ergo, dude.
Nobody says ergo, by the way.
Everybody says ergo.
No, nobody says ergo.
Yeah,
it's the way it says argo.
No,
Google it.
There are two pronunciations.
ERGO. Google it.
There are two pronunciations.
ERGO. Google it, man. Google it. Oh my lord.
How do you say it?
I don't care. I don't care how much you like. Whatever. Crap out. Okay. There are 3 ways, 4 ways, 5 ways. I don't care. Just Google it.
In Latin,
tu quoque.
It's tu quoque.
Tu quoque.
It's quoque.
Oh shit!
That's the little dog.
It is tu quoque,
man.
Listen, it's tu quoque.
Okay.
Bruce, are you still here?
I fell out for a minute.
Holy shit! Hey, you should put this on the market. I'm telling you, I'm getting an ab workout.
Listen,
I'm getting an ab workout.
Bruce,
they don't know the backstory.
Bruce gonna drop this. All right, he's gonna delete this. I know.
I had to let the dog out.
Don't
this is gold mine.
After this is like, I don't know.
This
After
is
it's
gold
done,
mine.
he's gonna delete this, man, or make it private.
Don't delete it.
Can you?
Yeah, exactly. Don't delete it.
Sam, can you please make my site where it goes to something tranny? With my church and get pissed off. And
you know what? I want to listen to this while I want to listen to this while I'm actually like clicking for the money. All right. I want to listen to this.
Yeah.
This is
I want to listen to this while I'm taking a survey. Okay. A survey takes about freaking 25 minutes for 100 points. That's about a freaking $1. So I want to listen to this while I'm taking survey.
I'm going to register the lovingtranny.com.
I rock on. Go ahead, Robbie.
Now I know your voice, Sam. I just got a call from you the other day. Have you heard of
did?
that damn iPhone
No, I didn't.
bracelet?
I didn't call you.
Did you try to sell me an extra warranty on my car?
No, Bixie, I didn't. You know what? Probably if you got a call, probably someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't call.
They hang up on me every time I say I have a 79 Buick.
Yeah, well,
fuckers.
I mean, you can actually counter. You can counter if they offer $9.99, you can always counter $8.99.
Yeah. I don't want to have to ship my car to India.
This is fun. Don't remove this, okay, Bruce? Please.
What?
Do not remove this, okay?
Why?
Oh, this is class.
Do not private. Do not remove.
We're not even live anymore.
This is pure. No, this is live. This is pure entertainment.
Why do you want me to keep it? What's your whole point? Or why do you want me to get rid of it? I don't really know what you're asking, actually, at this point.
It's pure. I said pure entertainment. It's for other people. It's so entertaining.
What good is entertainment? You're supposed to be learning something.
For fun, like, for example, Big C got to do a little training.
Christian.
Why are you doing
ChristianComedy.com?
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? I gotta make a buck, man. Come on.
I'm getting a 12-pack. I'm telling you, I'm getting a 12-pack. I'm starting to look like I was 20 again.
That too. I mean, you're almost 60. I mean, we need some entertainment these days. Come on. There are so many bad things going on. If you cannot gain your soul, then might as well have fun, right?
Ain't one bad thing going on.
What is that? What was that, man?
Sounded like Sam's pants just came down.
No, you know what? I would say that's your pants because you're fatter than me.
Somebody get the scythe out.
Okay, this is good. I'm gonna mute.
Oh, he's playing a copyrighted song. Trying to get it flagged.
It going on down the hill.
I call it Hades.
Yeah, I'm going down to Hades.
With the gay frogs?
They're gonna roast him, baby. Yeah. Going down to see my mama.
Jesse Dixon was on top of her.
That's terrible, man. That's just how I do it.
Holy shit.
Get around now. I'm going to throw your ass through a wall, boy.
Well, why'd you stop playing? I was enjoying it.
I was playing because I was feeling horny again.
You need to summon the demon spirit of Sam.
So you do masturbate your guitar.
I like to play with a fretboard. Grease up the head of the top of the guitar.
You get sex for Sam. Go fund me.
This shit is worth $1 million in itself.
Hey, thanks, Adami. He put the link to one of my things that I do, iondome.com. So that's good. You can get more detail about it.
Does it protect you from demonic possession?
Yeah. I think it protects you from Bruce and Robbie, though.
What about greater demons? Our demon princess.
Well, she has to be bisexual.
You could use an ion dome bracelet as a dental dam.
And masturbate three times a day.
You might be able to make more money.
I'd love bombed by an ion bracelet.
Take them negative ions out.
Dental dam.
Hey, Rob, if and when we see for sushi next time, maybe I'll give one of those to you.
Oh, just help me stop my masturbation.
You pay for the sushi. I pay for the bracelet.
And she took me to the mall and
hands for Jesus.
You sound like blind Melon Chitlin.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember that from Cheech and Chong? Oh
shit!
That's it. I think it's Blind Melon.
Why can't I figure that out playing it down there? You want to hear?
This is a good day. A day that I like. Against the greater demons of YouTube.
That's what I want to dedicate this to. I want to dedicate this to all the porn domains on YouTube and what it's like when you reach climax.
Oh yeah.
I need a nap and a sandwich.
That sounds like a couple of eunuchs in China, man.
Yes, when every time your heart beats, it does that little like. You know.
Sounds like cats.
Help me.
Now the cats making love in there behind my house.
The buzzards.
It's hard to do with just a slide.
Ergo. A priority.
That'd make a good commercial.
Yeah, I'd have to figure out some evil. I don't know any evil.
Pornogirls.mil or what?
Come pull on our G string.
What do you call a Latin snail? Escargot.
Find yourself a woman. Go to pornogirls.com.
Net.
.net.
.net. Not drinking again.
You just committed the unforgivable sin.
I'm going to find myself some porn, baby. Yeah, with a porn.
Don't forget to stop by Big C's Training House of Warehouse of Sin. Uh-oh. Now.
I reckon I don't have a reason to kill nobody.
Y'all know where a pit C sits? A pit bull sits.
Got my
anywhere it wants to.
Hey, there we go. How about this one, Sam? Got my pecker in my hand. Don't let it lay down.
It's better to write about super
Don't let it hang down low.
Masturbator. Super.
Got my pecker in my hand.
Masturbator.
No, Sam does his bitter swallow.
I don't know why it was taking so long in the outhouse.
Because he's up to dirty business. Dirty business again.
He's just reading, man. He's just reading the word.
Came out of there all sweaty and
You're not all sweaty yourself. How about one more time?
Yeah.
I done did it dirty. all by myself. A little help from a friend. No, I don't want to go get radical. You have to go to pornogirls.net. That's a shame.
Or Clagnet.
Gayradical.navy.mil.
No, man, it's gayerotico.com.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, why did you redirect it, like take it away from the porn and aim it to Rob's channel? Like, what was the reason for that big change?
I thought we stopped this already. Come on, Bruce.
I'm just trying to understand.
What do you think, Big C? Should we do this?
No.
Exactly. Come on, Bruce.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean, dude?
We're just enjoying your guitar.
Bruce will come around.
Hey, can I request dick in your hand again?
He got old. Yeah, you got the dick in his hand.
His hands were cold.
Oh, it done got dead dick. He got
smoking.
He got
That's
dead
a bad one.
Yeah. Ain't no Viagra gonna help him now. You gotta take a good Viagra with you. Hold on a second.
35 minutes. Buddy. 35 minutes.
As much fun as you make about people getting old, Sam, I mean, what do you think I'd be like? You get old enough that just to masturbate, you'd have to take Viagra. Can you imagine that?
Oh no, you're doing it already, man.
I don't know if you'd have to, right? Because I mean, once you lose that feeling for it, it just doesn't really. It's not the same.
Just slap it around a little bit.
See, that's why I suggested, Bruce, that we're gonna have to show once over his channel, and another show over at my channel.
Put it on the table.
Whack it with a hammer.
Why?
It's entertainment, man.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe.
I think you stop masturbating when it becomes a chore.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that anymore. That probably.
You can play whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
Like an American pie. I feel it coming now. I feel it coming now. It's coming on.
On that note, my phone's about to go out.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
I feel it coming on now, baby.
So, good night. Oh, Lord. Help me.
Good night.
You can't leave.
I'm feeling the tension.
I feel the tension coming on.
The powers of
powers
will power your phone.
I wonder if it's called explicit.
Old men do. I think we've proven what old men do in a home.
Poor old guy. Poor old feller.
Pornogirls.net.
It don't work.
It's a terrible domain.
Can't keep it up.
What?
I can't keep it up. I'm tired. Can't keep it up no more. I need one of those negative ion bracelets. I need more light. You got a bracelet?
You got it in Viagra. I also want to be baptized.
Before you can be baptized, Loken, I need to know, do you masturbate?
Yeah, for the old church.
Liar.
You're the one without the battery, man. Too bad, man. No more jingling. No more toys for you, Rob. Bye.
Why? Wait, who went where?
That
what?
must be the Black Hatters.
Why'd he go?
Oh, his phone died, apparently. He needs to get the charger.
It's strange I know about these kind of things. No, he's just right out of his battery. It's just, it's nothing to do with Black Hatters. I was joking.
Oh,
Black Hatters got
Black Hatters. The last thing you
Black
see,
Hatters.
I take you away.
So what are we going to do? Something to leave with. Like, what are we going to do tomorrow to make tomorrow a better day?
Well, have another show over on my channel.
What am I going to do? I'm going to go out and take my camera out. I'm going to go out and take some pictures and stuff.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, what else? I'm going to finish working on my porch and get that done. Tired of working on
And
it.
then at 6 o'clock, you need to go live.
Yeah. No, I do. I definitely got to work on that. Well, it's good to get something done in a day. Holy heck. Gotta do something.
Hopefully, I'm gonna wake up and
Now the real
enjoy
war
the
begins.
sun and the coffee.
Wake up and get some coffee.
Yeah, that's what I enjoy.
You see, it's a lot better to wake up to drink your coffee than to wake up, drink your coffee to wake up. I think that's the thing. It's better to wake up to drink a good cup of coffee than to drink your coffee just to try to wake the heck up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I got to get coffee and then go out and feed the damn horses.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah,
cold,
it's cold for that, I bet, won't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cold tonight. But
yeah.
Not cold enough to put blankets on them yet.
Yeah, it's not too bad here right now, but I guess next week I think it's supposed to get cold again, I think. It won't be long until it'll be actually winter. Yeeks. Then we'll be bitching about the cold.
All right, Dan.
Why does it do that? It's hot for a number of months and it gets real cold. It's very confusing.
Excellent. Very confusing.
Why it really hit?
We're on a flat Earth.
Yes, that does explain it. Yeah, I mean, what can you expect?
I guess the sun kind of is far away from the dome.
Well, it's like
you're not a flat earther, are you, Big C?
Yeah, he is.
No.
If they take the pizza out of the oven, they put it back there, take it out, and it's like unbelievable.
No,
except for Ryan.
I've jumped out of planes. I've seen the curvature.
Jesus Christ, it's flat Earth.
Matt, man, why are you? Gosh, right. Why at least, man, and just trying to get along with people. I think Matt Ellsbug. I don't know. I don't see all bad in Ed. I like Ed. Yeah, heck, I don't know. Poor Chuck. There was going crazy for a while.
I like everybody on the channel but me.
But you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like me.
I wouldn't like you either.
I was thinking I could sing a song like I'm an Asshole. If I'm not mistaken, I think Frank Zappa already did that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He done a quarter G.
Really? Yeah, that guy, man, I'll tell you, I was never a big Zappa fan, but my gosh, I have to admit, though, he was, gosh, I don't know how to say it. He was a musical genius.
Yeah, but he's a nut.
He was what?
Sam, what do you listen to?
My dad used to pull me up on stage, and I'd have to say, he was with a group called the Knights of the Old, and he would go, "Hey, can you give me a chord?" I'd say, "What chord do you want?" He'd go, "G."
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, I think I only know. I should really learn more chords on that dobro thing, but you're kind of limited to major and I guess kind of like relative minors, unless you. It's hard to do all that stuff on just in an open chord, you know. You can have guys
you can play the shit out of a recorder.
A what, a recorder?
Yeah, your little recorder, your flute.
No, it's just an Indian flute, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I only practice when Sam's here, quite honestly. You know, or I'm trying to call him in.
Yeah, have to summon him.
Yep.
He's out of the immaterium.
They're running cable up my damn driveway.
See, you see an omnipresent.
Okay, what do I do to make my knuckle feel better? Because my hand
push-ups.
I wake up and
push-ups on the knuckle.
Get a new knuckle.
Do push-ups on your knuckle.
No, man, it's like my coming down the tendon in my hand is messed up because a big shard of glass stuck through there. And now it hurts.
Knuckle push-ups on concrete.
Yeah, I don't know. Last night I played my guitar a good bit, and then this morning woke up, it hurt like crazy. It's been that way for probably 6 months or more.
Well, work is good.
Take care of makeup.
What'd you say?
Left hand?
Better than taking surveys.
It's my right hand. Yeah, my picking hand.
Your picking hand.
Yeah.
You're happy.
I'm happy. I'm left-handed. Okay, there you go. Now everybody knows I'm left-handed for real.
No, you're not. You're having that shit.
I ain't gonna
call me. Call me. Everyone that's left-handed to call me.
Now you're gonna have to be on camera and draw Logan with your left hand.
No, I do write and eat with my left hand, and I don't know.
Are you having any heart problems?
Anything with your right hand?
I have any heart problems. Why?
He types with his
No,
feet.
I'm not kidding. I had heart attacks for years and didn't know it. That's the reason I don't work anymore.
Oh, yikes. You were asking if I had
did
heart
damage to my heart.
Oh, you mean because of the pain in my hand, you mean?
You can have heart problems, right? And
Right.
it can have effects on different parts of your body.
No,
I have a real hard time playing guitar now because I can't use my left
Did the
arm as
doctor
well.
say what symptoms or?
No. What I was saying was, I got a shard of glass.
Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that? That negative ion bracelet?
Yeah, I have.
It fixed it right up, didn't it?
I've heard. That sounds nice. That sounds like the intro to a soul song.
You're gonna be dreaming about negative ions.
I've got negative ions on my.
There's holy ions, negative and positive.
Yeah, it's hard for me to play.
Yeah.
Real hard.
No, if I didn't punch a hole through my hand, it'd probably be a little different.
Yeah. It sucks.
Hey,
sometimes.
Bruce, do you play any acoustic?
Well, not too much. A little bit. Not much. I did play what I worked on lately, so for a little bit. But it was a nylon string.
Oh,
I
so
like
you don't
nylon.
really play genuine. My dad,
It was an ion
played
string.
it. Well, he used to play it.
I do. They sound really nice.
Well, Sam, I don't play any what? Like real, you mean class acoustics, or what do you mean?
Right, classic acoustic.
I was saying it was a plastic
He's playing the cello.
What's wrong with plastic string guitars?
I didn't say anything was wrong.
Well, it's still an acoustic guitar, isn't it? Nylon string? Or no?
Yeah, you're breaking in and out because you're playing and then talking. So
No, I'm saying
No, that was
nylon
me.
plastic string guitar, Sam. Isn't that still the same as an acoustic guitar? The plastic string
no,
guitar?
they're
What's more
different.
difficult, violin or cello?
What?
I feel that the a little more organic over plastic ones.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean the steel string's more organic over the plastic string guitar?
Yeah.
But what's the plastic string guitar used for, you think?
I guess for common uses, just like mass produced after after how it was mass produced and then supplied to other people who are playing more guitars.
Well, right, but people that play plastic string guitars, I mean, they can still be good guitar players.
Of course, I'm not saying they're going to be bad. It's just that obviously this sound different.
There was a guy named Andre Segovia, and he wasn't too bad. Chet Atkins did all right.
They're also like there are guitars after him. You know what? In fact, my father, he played Segovia guitar.
Did he play steel string or nylon? Or plastic?
Probably like not definitely not string. I mean that's the steel string.
He definitely played the steel string, you think?
No, he didn't. Definitely not that.
Oh, then he was maybe playing the plastic like strings.
Yeah, whatever available, cheaper.
Well, you don't play them because they're cheaper. They intonate different than on his. You can't. They don't work right. Like if you try to put nylon strings on a steel string guitar or steel strings,
really?
You'll break it apart or it'll bend it all up because it's not braced for it, and your intonation.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know about guitars much.
Yeah, they're just different. They're just different sound.
Right.
Yeah, no, I was.
Well, that's why there's not a lot of them left. A lot of the ones that they sold, like at Montgomery Ward's and Sears, because people would put steel strings on them, and they were nylon string guitars.
People even done it on expensive ones, and but it's amazing when you look at the price of some. I know I was calling them plastic string. People do that, but there are some nylon string guitars. Yeah, obviously, that are mucho bucks. Insane.
Some Martins.
I use carbon fiber string.
That's I'm sure they've got to be expensive. That's where kind of sounds comes from, originated kind of thing.
What is it like the D45 or the D35 that was made in '76? And Martin had to buy it from another collector because they sold all the ones they had. They didn't have one for their collection.
Jeez,
they had to buy it for like $100,000.
Wow. Well, there's classicals you can buy now that I think are like 30 to 50 grand. I mean, there's some places that make them.
Yeah.
They're small builders, companies, but there's only so many people gonna be that serious about classical guitar, I guess. But
right.
But
I have a '69 Ventura. It's a V06. It's devastating.
Ventura, I heard of that.
The big, they have the V10, and those were made in the early or late '60s, early '70s. This one has a banded neck, banded headstock, pearl inlay.
Where was that made? The Ventura?
It was made in Japan.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it was an old Japan company, like in the '60s or '70s, maybe.
One of the Martin's designers went there. They look just like a Martin 35.
Oh, okay. It's a hollow body.
Right.
They made electrics too, I thought.
walnut sides and back, and a Bruce top.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
Classicals weren't bad. You know, if you remember those, some of them were actually pretty decent. I don't know how they, even with laminated tops, they had some of them had this big, huge sound. I think it's because their bracing was pretty thin, is my guess, and they because they often warp. The tops often warp on a lot of those old Yamahas, but they were really nice Japan guitars.
Yeah, I have an Ibanez 12-string acoustic.
Yeah,
I love it. It's a beautiful guitar.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
But I have quite a few of Ibanez. Have you seen the new Fenders?
No, you mean the newest Fender guitars coming out? I haven't really keeping up too much.
You guys see the way they changed the back of where the neck and the body come together?
Oh, they're changing it again?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
It's not a straight flat back. They're curving it like it's like, you know how like the cheaper Ibanez RX series or the RZ series or RF series. Like they're not straight at the neck with the body. They're curved, and they have a curved back plate.
Well, yeah, I know they did that. Yeah, sometimes they'd angle the back plate one way or the other to the side, or they'd curve it. You know, all kinds of stuff done to it.
They're getting pretty bad reviews on some of them.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm seeing it like on Making of the American Ultra, where it's rounded.
Yeah, that's it.
Or on the lower corner. Yeah, so that the holes are closer together on the treble side and further apart on the low E side or whatever.
But you've seen that? You've seen the one I did with the with the humbuckers on it, right?
I think so. Yeah, I saw a number of them.
The black one.
Yeah.
I did that one probably, I don't know, 10 years ago, and all of a sudden I started seeing them with Fender. I'm not saying that I'm not trying to dope on Hilton. I'm just saying Fender started putting out a series like that. I was pretty surprised.
No, that stuff can happen. I see they're doing the telly. They put a tummy cut in it, and they cut it out deeper in the back for your hand. Yeah. They have the curve there. Yeah, like you said on the back plate. Yeah. Yeah, it probably is a little nicer, I guess.
I don't understand why they're doing it though.
All right.
It probably feels different when you're going. Back to masturbation.
It's a cool looking guitar. And it says Corona, California on the back. Boy, yeah, they're pushing.
Yep. And look at the top, see if the thrust rod, if there's a port for the thrust rod at the top, or is it at the bottom of the neck?
No, they have it up at the top. I like it. I prefer it where you can get to it like that.
Some of the Americans are down at the back.
I always hated that when you had to take the neck off to adjust the dang truss rod, and I don't know why somebody would still do that. Some people do, but I don't know, man. It's nice to be able to adjust the truss rod with the string tension on it, to see if you got it right. I
bought 2 more Gibsons last week.
Wow.
2 more Les Pauls with broke necks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, you get them with like broken peg heads and repair them, or?
I replaced them. I just replaced the necks.
Oh, okay.
But I don't replace them and sell them. I replace them and keep them myself. But you could buy nice mahogany necks. I just build them.
Yeah. What, you glue them in then, or?
I glue them and slot biscuit them.
Yeah, glue them in what?
Slot biscuit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with a biscuit. Yeah, so there's no. The first one I ever glued, it came apart. And that was years and years ago. But I don't build them I don't build them and sell them. I build them just for me. But
Well, they used to use that tenon. I guess they often use like a tenon joint, don't they? You just cut it and set it down in that. And I used to think that wasn't strong enough. Like I think it had to have a dovetail. And then, I kind of realized though that glue doesn't usually come loose that easy if it's glued right.
Not if it's glued right.
No, it's weird.
I got a 2014 Gold Top that was a broke neck that I got for next to nothing.
Wow.
And it was full. It had full guts. It had everything in it. And I replaced it with a mahogany neck, and it sounds just as good as my regular Les Paul.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, one time I had a 69 Gold Top, and I had a couple of them, I guess. They were kind of neat.
Yeah. I like the way the Les Paul feels.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on what you kind of picked up first.
Yeah, I liked them a whole lot when I was younger. For some reason, I was really into them.
I like the way you talk.
And I don't know why I got. I don't even own a Les Paul anymore, though. It's kind of weird.
My dad was a Stratocaster guy and a Telecaster.
Yeah,
he loved Telecaster and Stratocasters, but he had a Les Paul, and that's what I played. So, but hell, I cut back Les Paul's necks, my Stratocasters before, cut the necks so they'll sit back like a Les Paul will.
What you mean the
Les Paul has how the Les Paul has a big bridge,
right,
and a Telecaster is more flat. Neck to body lines more flat.
Angle. It doesn't have a lot of arch coming up across the body. Right. I mean, I got you. Yeah.
That's why Stratocasters don't fall when they hit the fucking ground, or they don't break. Not like a damn Les Paul will.
Well, there's no. It doesn't have any back angle on the peg head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strong that way. But. Yeah, it does worry. With Gibsons, you have you have that back angle, and then on top of it, it's not a. I can't ever think what they call that joint. They put it in some classical guitars did that years ago, and a lot of cheap guitars do it where they cut it off at a scarf joint.
At the head.
Yeah, it doesn't have a scarf joint, and so as much as people bitch about that. If you don't have it, it puts it at a weird angle, and then on top of it, it's cut out for the truss rod, so it is a weak point if you drop it. But they used to have that little heel there, that volute sticking out the back, and they did away with that at times and back and forth. But it's funny. I mean, people really complain a lot. Not funny. I mean, but that is one of the big complaints people have with Gibsons, and I can kind of get it. I mean, it does worry me.
Not funny, but.
No, if I were I'd feel pretty bad, and dropped it and broke the peg head off. That would kind of be a bad day.
Well, look, if you bought a guitar from Gibson, right from their custom shop, $8,000 to $12,000, and it was the same neck, you dropped it, it broke, or it even slid down a wall.
Yeah.
That's why I got a sign outside. If you got kids, don't bring them in here.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's easy to break. Guitars weren't made to be dropped, I guess. Maple necks tend to break less, I think, than mahogany. But I do remember seeing a guy spin a Les Paul around his.
You're supposed to withstand.
Yeah, and it landed on the peg head straight down, and it cracked the neck up through the neck. Instead of typically breaking the peg head off. That was pretty weird.
Really?
Yeah. It was a Les Paul custom, and he busted it all up on stage.
Oh.
That was a bad show that day for that. You know what? I'll tell you the truth, though. It was in this thing called Battle of the Bands. And
I remember those.
Well, they beat Poison on that particular thing. And then, but I would have to say in the end, though, Poison ended up winning the whole deal. Yeah, that was a weird thing to watch. That was weird.
I've never taken a good guitar to a bar ever. I've
Well,
never taken. I'll take a Squire, or I'll take a damn Stratocaster.
Yeah. I had a Strat I used to take to a bar. It was like some knockoff thing, and it was all distressed and beat to death, and it was funny, and I really did take it into the bar, and without a case, I would just like drag it in and stuff and bang it into stuff, watch people flip out, and it was kind of funny. I guess I was trolling the bar, but it was funny though. I mean, you have this guitar and people go, "Wow, man, is that like a 50 Strat?" And they're like, "I don't know, I don't think so." And I'd accidentally let it fall down and stuff.
My dad had a Gretchen, and we were in a club, and wasn't even really a fight. It was two girls playing around with each other, and one of them tripped. They fell and snapped the neck on it. How you get your money back for that? You don't.
No.
You know what I mean?
And what I think was funny though with the knockoff fake Strat beater guitar, it was just funny because it really didn't matter. The more beat up it was, the more distressed it looked, and like nothing really mattered to me with that. And you just made it fun. And if somebody wanted to play it or whatever, like it didn't matter. You could do anything with it, or if you have a guitar on stage, then you get all, for me, I get all freaked out. Somebody's going to step on it or knock it down or something.
That's one of the greatest things about when groups make it. They're up there on the stage when they're just barely getting out, and they've got these old Strats or these old Kramers. They're beating the shit out of them. And then once they make it, all of a sudden they're on stage with like a $30,000 Les Paul.
Well, that's true.
You got a heavy metal band with a guy with a Gretchen, full body Gretchen. He's just ripping away on it. It just cracks me up.
Oh, sure. Yep. Yeah, it's fun to watch. Well, I better go to bed. I didn't realize it was 2:30. Holy cow.
I enjoyed it, everybody.
Yeah, me too. I was just yawning.
Yeah, hopefully we can get back to fighting and stuff. I kind of hate getting along.
Yeah,
rough.
Even that, you gotta eat something, sleep, and rest and stuff. And then we get energy to do whatever.
Y'all say something nice to each other before the night's over. Say something nice.
Good night, you damn bass. No, never mind. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, man.
God bless everybody.
All right.
God bless you. Good night.
Have a good one. Night. All right, man. God bless you. Have a good night, Bruce.